right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Don't Be Sour. I'm your host, Max Tuning. Today, we have two of the most muscular men on the planet here with us.
Black History Pod.
I know, I was about to say that, Black History Pod. A little late, but we'll take it.
We got Russ. We got Shawdog.
Yeah, a little
up?
late for the Black History Pod, but hey, I understand for the demographics.
What?
It makes sense. This is the first time you've been
Blacked out.
That's crazy. This is the first time you've had two blacks.
I don't like.
see color.
I don't have like a little checkbox. Like, all right, I need to make sure. No,
You're like
You don't have a diversity division
You're
here
like
at Sour Strips?
ratings are kind of dipping. I gotta do something different.
how you guys doing, dude?
We're good.
I feel like
man.
y'all both are like stressed out. Like before the pod, y'all.
Oh, no, I'm cool now.
I'm good.
I was stressed out for the last part of last year and then the beginning of this year, but like literally yesterday, I just realized I'm thankful, bro. I'm good now. But yeah, I've been stressed the fuck out for sure.
Nah, I'm good. I just business shit, bro. Just making some huge changes and.
Good changes or bad changes?
I was watching the Nick Bear podcast. Man, Nick Bear's been getting me through like this phase of like business. Good changes, but just being a leader requires you to make hard choices.
Yeah.
And I'm making some hard choices right now.
Man, that man like went
Small
from,
setback. What is it? One step back,
Damn, bro.
one step back, 2 steps forward. That's the kind of mindset I'm in right now. So
you got to go ever backwards to go ever forward. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
That's the
I feel
saying
like too what's difficult about leadership is that like you have to. It's more than just assuming the position. It's like you have to actively like put yourself in that position because like I'm not a natural leader when it comes to like leading other people. I just lead by example, but that doesn't work when you're building a business and trying to like do that kind of shit. You have to like actively like check in on your people, actively tell people what to do versus like I work hard and I expect everyone else to work hard and like really not communicate.
Yeah, that doesn't work. You're right. I'm glad that you say that because like leading by example, you're right. I thought you were trying to say that leading by example isn't a part of it. Leading by example is a part of it, but yeah, there's like 17 other components that you have to do too. And if you're not doing those things, yeah, it's pretty shitty.
Yeah, not to like dive hardcore like business straight up, but like I think the fitness industry is one of the most unique because like the most amount of like entrepreneurialism I feel like has come out of the fitness sector because like a lot of people now you see them all starting brands, but I really don't think a lot of people in other industries and social media, like they're probably a lot of them I feel are probably like working with agencies that are like doing all the heavy lifting. And there's pros and cons to like both of it, right? But everyone in our world is like running the ship, like steering the boat like on a consistent basis. Yeah. And like no one planned to be to be a business owner.
No, man. And I think I literally just had, because I just signed with the agency to like kind of get myself more out there. And like they're in the business of like, if you want to start a business, we'll literally aid you. We have the infrastructure to do so. But I think what people and a lot of influencers in our space are going to start realizing, I think the natural progression is like, okay, we start our social media stuff and then we build a business. And then you're going to realize very quickly like, oh shit, I'm not meant to like actually run a business myself. So I think that like a lot of people, which I realized for myself, I'm not built to like be like a CEO of a company that actually has like employees and shit like that.
Wow.
The structure is going to be different. I just can't do it.
It's a lot, man.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
The man who can lift all the weight in the world says he can't do
Yeah, that's like, hey, I'm just meant to lift all the weight in the world. I need to hire like a Maverick or a, like from LeBron's team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, or have like a team. A team where it's like, that's his strong suit. And it's like, okay, I'll use my exposure and then you build the business. And then I get like maybe like whatever percentage off of that.
I think that's the sweet spot because I mean that's the sweet spot that every CEO favors. But I think with Nick Bear, I think we were talking about it. He realized that like he tried to do that, be like the pretty much the mascot for BPN, and kind of just push content, push his personal brand. He exploded, over 1 million followers, over 1 million subscribers, out of this world. But his business suffered because I mean, I think they lost like the true workhorse, the true Trojan horse behind the brand. So I feel like even that concept is hard to like grasp for a business. Yeah, because I mean, actually, it is possible. I don't know. I'm at that point now where I'm in between like, being a CEO, like 100% CEO, or just like, in being a CEO, getting help, or just kind of giving it off to someone and just like focusing on my shit.
Yeah, but like what do you struggle with that you're saying that like
people?
People. For me, it's people.
I've said it, managing people is the hardest thing in the world. Hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
I'll be semi-transparent. It's just like, I think whenever you have employees, it almost feels like you're never, you are in a very unique position that no one else can relate to. So if there's like a problem in the workspace or the workplace, you become, common enemy or number one enemy or whatever the fuck.
Everyone points their finger to you, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, he's what's wrong with this, X, Y, and Z. And it's like, just like being able to like manage, okay, like I need a relationship with this person, I need to talk to them a certain type of way. And this person needs a little bit more coddling. Like I just can't do all that shit because I'm just very linear. Like what needs to be done, I do it, work hard at that, boom. But then like when I'm managing a lot of different people, it takes me out of my element and it makes me, I just can't do it.
I've learned a lot as well of like managing like relationships too, because you hear all the time like, you know, no one's gonna care about your business like you. And it's like, all right, I get that for sure, right? Yeah. But also like you have to like almost completely separate yourself of how, like I don't need a lot of like, you're doing a good job, Max, like you're doing great, like kind of like always kind of recognition. And then you start realizing that certain people do. And you know, when people mess up, you can't be as like direct with them as you know, you would maybe hope someone is with you. Like, just tell me what the fuck I did wrong, and like let's move on with it, and not kind of like skirt around it. So, I don't know, man. Like, I
also think work ethic of an employee, like, you know, once you lose that work ethic in an employee, it's kind of hard to gain back. I mean, there's so many. We can go down a long list of like what it is to work with people. Because even if you do give like constructive criticism, most people can't take it correctly. Most people take it as like a abuse, or like, you know, you're getting onto them, or you're just not appreciating their work. I think the thing with managing people is that you're like, it's hard to find like the right team of like people.
And when you got them, you keep them.
Keep them
for sure.
Yeah.
Man, I'm chilling. I'm going back to being an influencer for a little bit, bro. I'm gonna like relax a little bit and all that.
Okay? We need a
I'm back in
Russ,
my influencer bag too, though.
We need a Russ date, dude. Because you're like a Russ date. Like, what's going on in Russell's world? Because you're saying you're going back to.
Yeah, I mean, shit, it's a lot.
Yeah, what's I mean, you're shutting down the gym.
Yeah,
temporarily.
That's for sure done. I can't. So yeah, I mean, I think we all know gyms are like just money pits, bro.
Oh fuck yeah! I mean,
it makes me think about Alphaland.
Yeah, but here's the way I look at gyms. Okay, as someone, I've owned a gym, District Barbell, right? My goal with it never was to make it public, but gyms are very like black and white of. Like, you can basically see how much money it's going to make based on the square footage, how many members you can have, and probably what you can sell in like supplements, protein bars, and shit like that. But like, you either need to turn it into a multi-chain gym or be a type of person like a Christian and create something like that has this crazy community to it and do it on the scale of him. Or like you're never gonna make a ton of money from gyms, and a lot of people may not want that. But I think people get into it thinking that it's just going to be this ever-growing business.
Even with the profit that you do make, a lot of that gets turned back into the business. For
the gym, like my
repairs.
gym made no monany. Like it just broke even.
And it was popping.
Yeah, but it was like a destination spot in Houston. So whenever we basically got kicked out because our lease was ending. He's like, under no circumstance can you come
I heard
back.
you were making too much noise.
Bro, that's what I heard too. But it's like we had 2 noise complaints in the 4 years we were there. So I was kind of like, if noise was a problem, I wish it was communicated so we could have taken care of it. Because, I don't know, it was a weird thing. Noise and parking was the problem.
Like he just got like a better, wasn't it like he just got like.
No, I even asked him, I was like, bro, like we'll pay more money. Like we could afford to pay more money. He's like, nah. So I guess maybe it was a noise. It just wasn't communicated to us. So we didn't have like the fun. I wasn't about to dip into my personal shit. So it's like we didn't have the funds to then pick up and move to another location. So it's like, especially the way I wanted to do it. Because I did have people offer, but it's like, for me, the gym, like that's like that's more of like a safe haven for myself. So I would want to fix it up and get it to the standard that Corrupted had. And it's like, bro, just off the front office alone, I spent like 50 G's on that. Just like creating that space. And then it's not even getting into the equipment, like painting the whole thing, like getting everything how I wanted it to be. And it's like, I didn't have that money in Corrupted, and I wasn't finna dig into my personal funds to do that, because it's like, I'm not gonna ever see that money back. And while I did enjoy like training there and like having the gym, it just didn't make sense for me to do that all over again, especially given like how everything was going in the situation or in the moment.
Do you feel any type of way if anyone like like, did you feel like any sort of like identity attached to like owning a gym?
Hell yeah.
Yeah?
I still don't feel right going to other people's like gyms.
Yeah.
I'm like today, I was at the gym and I'm like, I want to change the music, but I don't have the authority. Like, I don't feel comfortable going to the front and be like, hey, can I change the
I was like,
music?
I want to film a clip. I want to turn the music down. Can't.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the music is so loud, my head was banging. I'm like, I can't do anything about it. I just have to just train.
It's tough for you because I truly believe, you know, outside of Alphaland and like Roman Empire, like you had like the best powerlifting gym in like America.
But also that too is like subjective.
No,
Like,
I don't see any other powerlifting gym in America that was like cohesive and just well put together.
No,
like,
for sure.
Strength.
So structurally, yes, but at the same time too, like that's another thing too. Like, you believe so strongly in your product, and like it still doesn't get like what you believe it should. Because I thought it was the best powerlifting gym in Houston.
I don't think
But shit, the numbers didn't.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's things that needed to be tweaked,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's just like, you know, if that were true, I think we would still have a facility.
I feel like
I just think that like I don't think that has to do with like you having I think that landlord was just like an unfortunate thing.
Yeah, that guy's kind of
That
guy's a loose
I mean, it's business for him, but like
Yeah.
I still think that if you popped up corrective strength anywhere else, that shit would be just as successful, if
I
not
think
more.
what are you saying that basically like how good of a facility it is as someone who like knows what a good facility for powerlifting should be, like it should be you should be like flooded 24/7.
Yeah.
We can't have you, and it's almost like, why isn't that?
I mean, I know why. We didn't have no AC. That's
Yeah, but as powerlifters,
It's powerlifting, y'all like
no. They're like bro. You should know. They're like the fucking neediest lifters like in the whole.
if it's cold, I'm not deadlifting.
Yeah, I hate lifting in the cold, but
Yeah.
people like despise heat.
Houston Heat and bro, your gym was
It was
like
no,
hell.
it was sauna. It was hell. It was like you're walking into hell.
because like you had a devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a devil on like literally in the summer in July, like first thing you see is like a demon, and then you just feel that heat. You're like, damn, all right, I'm in hell.
Yeah.
It
And if
did
I
feel like
survive
that.
this lift, I'm like a warrior because I literally lifted in hell today.
But also the problem is that I made a gym for myself and not a gym for the people. So like I should have catered, like I should have, because I was very staunch on like, because number one, fucking AC is a lot of money. Like I'm not
Yes.
about to. And
To give you an idea, like it's to put an AC system in yours. I mean, you're looking at probably $200K.
And then to
What?
keep that bitch cold,
Yeah. To
250.
install it.
$250, yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
bro,
yeah,
dude,
no, they got me fucked
to
up.
cut in the roof, to do all that shit.
you're right, yeah. There was no insulate. There was like nothing. It's just
And then
okay.
to run it, I mean, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars to get it like going, and it's
And I don't see that money back at all.
nope. And then the landlord's gonna be like, thanks for the AC
Yeah,
unit.
and he's the type that's like, if you build it out, that's on you. Like I ain't trying to like, I don't want, you're not gonna get no money back or anything like that. So
Okay, so gym's shutting down
Jim's
indefinitely.
kaput. Yeah,
You sold all the equipment.
damn near. Yeah, getting close to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else is going on? How's Better Brand?
Better, that was like, man, I'm not even gonna get into that. There's too many loose. I could tell you off camera just because like I don't want to like start anything. But it's just basically like
Wait, did you shut? Is it?
it's on hiatus for sure.
What?
Yeah. Since our conversation, do you remember when we talked on the podcast and I was just kind of telling you how everything was like just interesting?
Yeah.
In a roundabout way, everyone's gone.
What?
Yeah. I'll tell you after. I don't even want to like
You
start
shut
it.
down the gym
Yeah.
and you shut down your clothing brand?
Yes, kind of. Yeah.
What?
It's slowed
Give the
down. It's
people
gonna
something.
come back, but right now it's just
This is weird because like I realize y'all don't talk, so like
yeah, we don't have conversations that much.
I talk to Russ
Yeah,
like
Russell
every
fucking
day.
hates me, bro.
Nah,
Never.
get the fuck out of here. Nah, bro.
So like I'm like in tune with his life. He's in tune with my life. So like
Yeah. Basically,
it's like the racial thing. Like since white people can't talk to black people. yeah.
Okay. Thanks for explaining that.
or maybe I could say it in a way that
Yeah, you can for sure. Go ahead.
let me think. Okay, so like towards
Yeah, go.
yeah, what's up?
Before you say that, bro, your podcast is like global. Just putting that out
Okay, let me shut the fuck up.
there. Everything I say on this podcast, not that it comes and eats my ass, or
Whoa, man, what the?
not
fuck?
that it comes and like eats whatever.
This podcast will be like
bites you in the ass.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Not
Not
that it comes and bites me in my ass, but like
this will get like
does.
30,000 views.
Yeah,
That's
but like
that's a decent amount. That's enough. You know what?
but
Let me
like
shut up.
it'll keep going after that.
Yeah, yeah,
And
let me
like that's
shut up.
one person per view. So like, yeah.
So you can't even like.
I don't feel.
I'm surprised you're not even just like, oh,
No, no,
I
no.
just don't like doing it. Or
No,
like,
because like for me, no. When I start talking, it's hard for me to like just like lie. So I just keep going and going, and then like I'm gonna start saying shit that shouldn't be on camera.
oh shit.
Yeah. So I just rather I'll tell you after if you care.
I do very much do.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Okay, so like, so those are on hiatus.
Yes.
So now you're 100%.
Influencer, yeah.
Damn. See, I feel most people start the influencer because they like doing it, and then they start doing a business and either get really into business or they're like, hey, the longevity in this is like, I can't ride my popularity forever. So they slowly phase out of it. I mean, look at a lot of us.
Yeah.
You're doing the opposite. You're going back in.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like I do keep in mind that shit's like a window. But I think the structure in which I do things is like athletic based, and that my career is still like I don't even think I've hit the peak of my career, especially with how this year's gonna go and next year. Like
Russell, you can only lift so much weight, bro.
Yeah, but it's always, I think it's in his thing. It's like you're always competing to be the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in his weight division. So it's like an athlete just continuing to reach like the NBA finals or the Super Bowl every year. Like you're like Tom Brady, you're still going to remain relevant as long as you're still as long as you're still doing great.
Yeah, because for me, I still have a decent amount of time. Like powerlifting isn't one of those things where like you just kind of like fall off.
I did.
Yeah. Well, we talked about that.
Bro, I got a hernia.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like right above my dick. A groin hernia. Inguinal hernia. If I talk loud, I can feel it throbbing right now. I'm not
Oh,
even
you
kidding.
haven't gotten it taken care of?
No, not this Monday, the following Monday. A week from when this podcast goes up, I am getting like surgery.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like I powerlifted for almost a decade, Russ. No problem. Stop powerlifting, hernia.
Probably 'cause
How do you
took
get
that long break.
How do you get hernias?
It literally says
Are you straining too hard on this?
either it's literally straining too hard on the toilet, coughing really excessively, or heavy lifting.
I can see
And we could take out two of those. So.
I can see him on the toilet like just forcing his shit out.
Bro,
Like-
these side strips are giving you constipation, bro.
like for no reason.
No, it's swelling. You're making me laugh, bro. I can't.
Bro.
It's swelling.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, my intestines are pushing through my abdominal wall.
That sounds really aggressive.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I hope everything goes okay.
You ever? Well, he's had a hernia, or sorry, hemorrhoid, right?
Yeah, but he always is on our chat talking about how
Mine
he's
is from that.
from straining a lot.
Straining.
He'll be in our chat. It's like I just wiped away blood in my ass. I'm like,
No, I did not.
yeah, you do, bro.
No,
Don't
I-
lie. Don't fucking this. Okay, all right.
No, I
okay,
don't.
no, it's cool. We can.
All right, you bring the second black man on the podcast, and he just loses himself. Doesn't know how to control himself. Jesus Christ, man!
My fault.
Oh my God!
It's very well known that
Does
you
he send
strain.
pictures too? Dude?
No.
No.
Oof.
Well,
I mean, like
Back
in
in
a
the day.
one-to-one chat.
back
he
in
does.
the day,
Back
he
in the
used
day,
to.
no, hell no. Back in the day, like 2017, for some reason, we used to take nasty shits and send pictures. We've done
What?
that before.
Can we clear that up though? It wouldn't. Nah, wait. It wouldn't be like pictures of our shit.
There's a South Park episode like this when he's just like, "Oh my God, come look at this," and it's like the big,
No,
he gets the
no.
biggest turd.
No, we never. Did that.
No, it's never. That's sick. I would.
It was more so us on the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Doing
was like
what?
that was when I'm like 25, 26. I'm
That was a long
32
time
now.
ago.
We've been friends for a long time, almost
a long time.
10 years.
Nothing phases you, dude. Little.
Yeah.
If you're like, bro, my butthole's bleeding, you'd be like, you got to get that checked out.
Never.
man.
sick. No,
I mean,
I would-
we would literally like talk through like hemorrhoids. Like Alex would always give us like clips.
You.
He would give us.
What are you talking about?
Bro, we would
Why
always
are
have.
all y'all getting hemorrhoids?
Nah, I'm not getting him. I ain't got no him, bro. That's these motherfuckers.
You've definitely had.
Not me.
You
no.
said that you've been to battle before.
Yeah, because I started developing lactose intolerance.
Yeah, but like, there's definitely been a moment where you've said that I need to switch to like wipes.
We did talk about.
Yeah, so like, I mean, shit. It's just more so uncomfortable the discomfort down there from just like shitting a lot.
Let's change the topic.
Yeah, I don't know why
getting
every time we get on this
yeah,
podcast.
this is getting wild.
You know what's funny? Meg Squats reached out to. Ooh.
What is she? Is this relation to hemorrhoids?
What?
Yeah, I don't want to put her in that line.
Oh, no, she's chill. She got.
She is?
Let's
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Next topic.
But it was helpful what she
shout out
said.
to her. I can't wait to see her in nationals.
Yeah, I just saw her at the Gymshark event, actually.
Yeah,
was
she's
very
killing
helpful.
it too.
Very helpful.
Y'all ever use a bidet?
Yes.
Is it nice?
Odd. It's kind of weird. Having water shoot into your ass is kind of odd.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like then I have like muddy butt after that.
Yeah, man, I don't like it. I'd rather use wipes.
I'd rather just take a shower.
What?
For me, I can't shit and then not take a shower.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
If you were out of toilet paper, would you just go take a shower
That's
afterwards?
sick.
I mean, like, what else do you do?
Yeah, but that's
Use your hand. I don't know.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Oh shit.
Russ, are you still in a relationship?
Damn, this is
Wow,
firing
this is
off.
like 60 minutes.
Oh my god!
This is like 60
No transition, just like Russ, are you in a relationship?
This is
I don't know.
This is like a Sunday night CBS special.
Well, hold on.
Fuck it.
Hold on.
I wish I was drunk for this, man. This would be funny as fuck.
I got some Henny.
Wow! Oh my
I
god!
drink tequila. Nah, I drink Henny. I do drink Henny.
You said his favorite.
I do drink Henny.
We drank Henny on our podcast.
I'm not gonna do that to you. I do drink Henny. Yeah.
That was just like Max doesn't understand, but like
I know.
that's like crazy.
No, I know. That's
like
funny
saying,
as fuck.
That's like saying I got watermelon.
I do.
You hungry? You seem a little dehydrated. You got watermelon.
I got some fried chicken.
Oh my god!
No, I do drink Henny, but I'm good. I'm a week out.
I got some Henny. That's a good clip.
I'm not in a
That's
relationship.
a really good clip. That's a good like real like man. I wish I was drinking.
I got some Henny.
Oh my god!
Luckily,
Wait.
Black History Month is over. So we're good.
You know, to my defense, man, I wouldn't have known if you were in a relationship when you were in a relationship because you kept it so offline anyway.
This is getting good.
Oh,
man.
this is good. Nah, what are you talking about? I posted my girl 100 miles per hour when we was good.
Take a look at my Instagram. That's 100 miles an hour.
Oh, I deleted my shit though.
Ooh, you delete afterwards.
Hell yeah.
When
Charlie, why you?
I'm just listening to
Charlie's
you.
like, no,
can you not talk about it? if
No, I
someone
can
breaks
talk
up?
about it. Yeah, no. So this is the first time I've talked about like my personal relationship on a podcast.
Exclusive, baby.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna talk about the situation.
Right.
But I'm single now.
Make sure I'm Naka Power's front and center because I know
Nah,
this is gonna go viral. It's about to go
No,
viral.
I'm single. I'm single now, and then
For how long?
a couple months, a decent amount of time.
Is like a year.
Yeah. So from that point, like once we solidified it, I just kind of deleted everything.
Damn.
Or maybe I archived it.
Whenever
I
that
can't
happens, what's the point of archiving it? So you can bring it back out in case you get back together?
Oof.
remember. Yeah.
That sounds like you're holding on to something, dude.
Nah.
You're like, I don't want to delete them.
Some good pictures in there though.
That's true.
Yeah.
So damn, dude, when you delete, that means you got to go back and be like,
Yep.
yeah, we went on that. Oh, there it is again. Yep,
Yep.
went on that one.
Yep. Imagine the actual phone though.
Like what?
Like your actual phone. You have a shit ton of pictures together.
Yeah, when you go through a breakup, I mean,
Oh my
for
god,
me,
bro! Every time I get memories, like you know how if you swipe left or whatever, or swipe right, it has like pictures like, hey, on this
like the
day.
flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, what the fuck?
Hey, sidebar with pictures and stuff. Y'all ever sent dick pics?
Yeah,
I've never done that.
really?
I think that's
Are you guys
wild.
lying to
I
be
can
cool?
confidently say I've never.
I
done
can,
that,
Okay.
yeah, like I'm someone like it's gonna be AI because there ain't a single picture of my wang out there.
Yeah,
Like you,
in my younger years, yeah.
like a couple years ago,
To my girl, yeah.
you put face.
Y'all have never sent meat pics to y'all's girls?
but-
Why would do you want to? They want to see your fucking floppy
Wait,
sausage.
come on. Okay, wait. Let's just act like we're not on a podcast right now.
Okay.
We
This is
are.
like real nigga conversation. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is like real like men conversation.
The funny thing is, we are on a podcast. I see 4 cameras.
Wait, y'all have never sent meat pictures to y'all's girl though? Like,
Did
not-
they ask for it? You send it unsolicited. You're just like
mean-
surprise, motherfucker.
You spice it up.
So you sit there and you like. I mean, is it?
I mean, nah, it can't be flaccid.
No.
You gotta
Okay.
have a nice chub to it.
But what's crazy is you got to get. You're like, nah. It can look better than that.
I mean, yeah.
Let me-
Y'all, but for real, be for real, y'all have never done that before?
hell no.
Okay. Y'all have never sexed before? Like,
Nah.
what?
Nah.
Charlie.
I have, but I mean,
Okay.
damn.
Because I can imagine you're probably sitting there playing fucking Call of Duty. Oh yeah, no, I'm so hot right now.
I'm beating my shit. What do you mean?
What the fuck?
Bro, who am I on a podcast with?
Man, this is
dog?
getting demonetized for sure.
Yeah, this is taking a turn.
Damn, like it's a shock to me. Like it's a shock to y'all.
What the last dick pic you sent? What was the response? Nice, or like a thumbs up emoji?
Bro, if I got a thumbs up emoji, that'd be crazy.
Do you say like, hey, can you delete this after? Or if like when you break up, do you say, hey, can you delete those photos of my dick?
Damn. No, I don't.
You're like,
I don't follow up on that.
how many dick pics are out there of your wiener?
A decent amount for sure. Oh, God. Y'all don't. I mean, like I'm just shocked. Like when I have a girlfriend, I'll be sending them out, and then
Ladies, listen up. If you get in a relationship,
have y'all gotten nudes?
have what?
From your girlfriends? Nudes, pictures, like.
Nah.
Okay. I forget.
Why are you far away and naked? Like, why wouldn't you? Bring your naked ass over here.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's
what
a
do
good
you-
way to put it.
Where are you far away and naked? That was fucking funny.
Like if y'all are far away,
And that's when you go, are you in the living room right
Bro,
now?
everyone listening to this has definitely sent dick pics and have received nudes for sure, 100%. You
This
can
shit's
you can
wild.
get on Twitter right now and see nudes everywhere.
So are you back in the market?
Yeah,
You on dating apps?
hell no.
Why?
Instagram,
That's how you-
Instagram for
Max,
him,
like
Instagram is enough for
back
him.
in your early single days, weren't you on dating apps?
Yeah.
That's wild.
he used to.
How else would you find?
Because you're okay.
He used to bumble it up.
Yeah, man. Especially
bumble it
being
Like you have some inside information.
I mean, bro, I remember we would go on trips and you would bumble it up.
I was bumbling.
Yeah, hardcore.
but it's
I
like
remember that.
Can you
I'm
imagine
just being honest.
Can you imagine seeing Max on a date, like Max face, like this, like Max tuning on a dating app?
I make candy, make
yeah.
YouTube.
I'm just a guy. I mean,
Nah.
okay, so you're just on Instagram
Yeah.
flirting. You putting a lot of bait out there. Like,
All right,
damn.
now I'm uncomfortable. Yeah.
Like man, I really want to go to
Oh hell. no.
Mexico.
Fuck no, I would never do that.
Wish I had someone to go with me.
No, that's crazy.
Me.
If I would hope if like y'all saw me doing that, you'd be like, bro, you
The
okay?
days of tricking is like over. Like the
Yeah, I
days
wouldn't-
of
I
like
wouldn't-
the days of like flying girls out and shit. Like that shit's like dead. to
I've
me.
never flown a girl.
Hey,
It's
hey.
completely dead to me.
It ain't tricking if you got it. Okay.
No, you can only trick if you got it.
What is tricking? Because I've heard it ain't tricking if you got it, but I don't know what that means.
Basically just like you pay for girls to be interested in you in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's called
I
escort.
feel like every man. I feel like every like man. I mean, every man goes through like a phase when you get money of doing that, where you
I would
like
never.
where you. What? Come on, stop.
Maybe I haven't got enough money, but I just haven't
In the past, you have.
flown a girl out.
Yeah.
I've never flown a girl
All right,
out.
why don't we just move
On
on?
a trip?
Why don't we just move on to this? I feel like this is just gonna get someone in trouble.
No,
here.
I've never flown a girl out. I've met up with people. I've never been the one to pay for their flight.
You know, I saw this Twitter video. This girl recorded it, and she paid for a guy to fly out.
Yeah.
Right? Which would you say that's wild? To like, would you let a girl pay for you to fly out to her?
It depends who it was. Like if she had a shit ton of money, yeah. For sure.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, sorry.
let's say you get out there, and then in the video, she's basically making fun of him because he doesn't want to have sex with her. Like on that first night, he's like, "Why don't we just get to know each other?" And
I
she's
know
basically
video.
calling him like whack. For like, I flew you out here, and you're not gonna like put out. And he's like, I just don't understand. Like, why? Like he was like bothered. He didn't want to have sex with her.
Yeah.
At least right that first night, and she's like calling his ass out.
Yeah. No, I mean I've just never flown a girl out.
The
Like,
world's a crazy place. Honestly, like I'm not truly tapped into the social media game like that, but like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. I've heard that story though. I just like I said, I've never done it. I've met up with people, but I've never like, I'm gonna fly you out here with me to be here together. It's like, oh, like I'm gonna be here, you're gonna be here.
Damn, that's the first. I've never heard that. I thought you have.
Nah, man. I've never
Damn, dude.
done that.
No gym, no clothing, no girl.
Bro, that's the same thing my
Fuck.
dad. So
Anything else you don't have anymore that I should know about?
friends. Nah, so like my dad said the same thing like one time because I talked to my parents about everything, and my dad like texted me one morning. It was like 6 a.m. He's like, "Damn, son, you have no girlfriend. Your team is gone. You lost your gym." man, you're really going through it. I was like, there was no follow up to it. He just named everything going on. I was like, Dad, like what the hell? He's like, no, you'll be all right. I was like, all right.
It's just I think everyone goes through a phase where like there's like a transitional phase where like you just have to like rebrand, rebuild.
Yeah, and I was sad about it for a little bit, but now I'm like, this is an opportunity to just kind of like build a new part of my life. So
I mean, every day for me, the the perspective I've taken is that like every day you wake up is like it's a new chance to like something new.
I woke up this morning like happy as hell. Yeah. I feel like a lot of stress has left my life, and I feel like I'm not reverting back, but I'm gaining a lot of like who I used to be and who I feel the most comfortable being.
Sometimes you don't need that many, like when you have that many people around you that have access to you and like what you're doing, and they kind of control your mood, your vision, like your outlook on life. If they're just like clouding that up, when you remove all that from your life, man, it just kind of gives you that peace. Peace of mind is the most important
I got a question
thing.
for both of you. I don't want to get too off topic. I know you have like a notebook and shit.
Dude, fuck this notebook, dude. Get off topic.
When was the last time people have hit you up just to ask if you're good?
Bro.
What do you mean?
I ask myself
just
that question every
talk
day.
to you like,
yeah.
Because so for people like when you own a business and like you're in this position, you only get text messages when people need something from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's never like, hey bro, are you doing all right? Hey bro, let's go out to eat. Like fuck like business or whatever. Like how are you doing? How are you doing?
Yep.
Like people, sometimes I feel like even sometimes your friends check up on you to see how your business is doing. Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, how'd the drop go? Mm-hmm. It's like, nah, like how are you? When was the last time you sent that message to someone? I do that a lot.
Me and Russ check.
Never to me. Never to me.
I do that. You know what?
I feel like I would feel weird if like Shawley was just like, hey man, just want to see like you good? I'd be like,
it is weird.
Is there something I should know about? Like, did something bad happen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I almost be like, I'm like,
but
what do you know?
You do it to me. You do it to me. You do text me. You ask me like how I'm doing and like I miss you, like all that stuff. He does do it to me. I'm not gonna lie. So like, I think him doing it to me, us doing it to each other. This sounds crazy.
Yeah,
but us doing it to each other.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me realize that like you're right. I think at the end of the day, like when you're a CEO, when you're like a person who's in charge, a leader, it's always like, I need this from you, I need this from you, I need this from you. It's never like, yo, how are you doing?
Yeah.
How are you doing mentally, physically, emotionally? Like how's life? How's your family? Yep. It's never that. Yeah. It's never that.
Because we'll always, I mean, we have our own lives now, but it's like I want to have like just a boys' night. Like, yo, let's just kick it, just bullshit, relax, like just one night or whatever.
Just fucking sit around and talk about our hemorrhoids.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's, I mean, we
Hey, tomorrow morning, expect a text from me, both of you, okay? Both of you, and I want a response, okay?
I want to respond. I ain't got shit to do.
Do you, you're like, I ain't got a company anymore.
I ain't got no companies no more, so I'm
Shawley, do you have any interest in going back to just like influencer, Shawley?
Nah, I've come too far.
It seems like it does, like it's almost like the golden, like I reminisce a lot about like before I had all the stresses of like this and business and stuff and
yeah, I do. I do and I don't because, business has created the life that I live now. But I think more than ever recently, I've kind of learned to like not take this shit for granted. Because in a second it could be gone away from you, whether that's like death or a bad decision, etc. So I don't reminisce on going back to like the times of just being an influencer. But I do reminisce on the times of just being less stressed, when I didn't have to worry about such and such, this person, that person, emotion, pay for this, pay for that. Like, I do miss the days of not having to stress about that. But I don't ever wish that I like could go back on my life because I think I've come too far. Anaka's become too big of a brand for me to like think backwards like that. But nah, this is definitely, I will say that the CEO life is definitely not for everybody.
Nah.
All these kids that are like trying to start brands and shit like that, like I support it 100%, but like, man, I mean, me and you, bro, just us three, seeing what Christian has endured over the last 10 years, almost 9 years now, because Athlete's 9-year birthday, like, people like comment on how he looks and what's going on, and I'm like, bro, y'all don't understand what it is to run a business. I'm feeling what it feels like to run a business of my magnitude. You're feeling what it feels to run a business of your Christian's level of like success over 9 years, and then like just overhead expenses, liability. Now he has this gym, which is more liability, more responsibility.
Yeah, but I don't think
that
like,
will do something to you.
I don't think you realize you're in the thick of this shit till you're in it.
Yeah.
Because I look at when Christian was at, I say the peak, but I mean like the peak of his like, the only thing I care about is work. Like, don't like, I'm gonna kind of backseat everything else. And witnessing your friend like that, and just witnessing what his work-life balance is, it made me like look at that and be like, I never want to be that. Like whatever my company is, whether it be a dollar amount to get to, but I never want to do what he's doing. But I feel like he probably didn't realize it wasn't like a wake up and it's like that. It's just over time. It just requires more like effort. And I feel like everyone wants their companies to grow and grow and grow. And we talked about it on the last pod with like Joe a couple times ago, and it's like everyone thinks they want like $100 million company. It's like, I don't think you do, because like, I mean, it's already stressful enough when you just hit like milestones, and then whether it be the cost or the stress or the work and
employees. Yeah, I agree. I think the beauty of it is that like, and it's not, I'm not saying it in a fucked up way, but I think we've all been blessed and fortunate to see someone like Christian reach the pinnacles of success that he's reached, and then also like be able to like learn from his experience, honestly. Just learn from watching him do what he does, you know, whether you believe it's a mistake or, you know, the right move, whatever your opinion may be, being able to learn and see like, okay, he's this invested in his business, he's going through this, you know, this is happening to him. I know, you know, I'm watching this, I'm taking notes, I know what to do and what not to do. Like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I just think that like, you don't really have not every circle or every community like we have, the Sugarland Fort Bend community, has like the ability to see someone essentially lay out like a blueprint.
Yeah.
Like,
I think also too,
and
it's like
put us on essentially.
Yeah, everyone has different experiences. There's things that I'm like, I like what Max has going on, I like what Christian has going on, but there's like pros and cons to like what both of them are doing. I want to adopt this, I want to adopt that. I like what Shawdog's doing, I want to do this, and then you create your own path. But then like, I mean.
The stress is inevitable.
Yeah, the stress is inevitable. I just like how much stress do you actually want to have,
bro? If you like just clip this, if you inserted a clip here,
yeah, we were like,
yeah, that was crazy.
You're almost throating it. Man.
If you inserted a clip
see
here,
if you can.
No. If you inserted a clip here where you like just flash back to all of our YouTubes in like 2015, 2016,
oh my God.
Imagine like how young and like less
full of life we were.
less stressed we were. And then you look at us now, like everyone from the outside is like, damn.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
y'all
trade.
Y'all all like millionaires, whatever. Like, you know, I wouldn't trade it. I agree with you, but it's like, it's just different.
That's not the path that I expected to like go down. Like all this shit. Do you do any like digital business stuff? Like do you sell programs still? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you do really well at like the programs.
Yeah, I'm chill. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm going back to that, because I started looking at. I'm like, bro, as an influencer, I'm straight. So like, why? Not that I'm like not gonna go back to that stuff eventually, but it's like I'm fine. Like being just not just influencer, but just like adopting the athlete mentality, and like also eating off of the influencing stuff that I do. And then with the hiring the agency or marketing people, that's gonna take it to a different level as well. So,
do you think? I mean, I feel like no one really talks shit to you because of how fucking jacked you are, but like, have you thought of it all of like, do you think your audience is gonna be like, well, if he stopped all his brands, he better be giving us fucking better and more content every day, because I know he's not taking his time out to do this other shit.
Yeah.
He's got more free time. These videos are like, these videos haven't got any better, or like, he's not giving us more content.
Yeah. So it's interesting because I think we all come to a point where we have like a very sobering outlook on our own content. I understand that my content is me training and getting better at my craft and putting out content that relates to that.
Yeah.
It's not so much so like it's like very minor tweaks to keep up with the algorithms, but it's not like I have to chase like a certain, it's not like I have to make this video better than the next one. It's like, no, I'm just showing the process of what it is to be a top level competitor at what I do. So I never look at it's like, damn, people want to see new shit. There's like little wrinkles, obviously, but it's not like I have to reinvent the whole wheel to stay relevant.
Are you like the LeBron James of powerlifting?
Nah, I don't like that one.
You don't like that one?
No.
if
I
you were
prefer like if there was gonna be a comparison, it'd be like Kobe, not like LeBron.
okay.
Respect to LeBron. Though.
All right, to the Kobe of powerlifting. Do you feel any sort of like constant stress? I feel like it's hard for me to even get in your head because like, you know, I had my run at powerlifting. I think I did really well, but seeing the competition that's out there and having like literally like the champion mindset and like you're the best at what you do, is it like constantly a stress for you or not at all of like, oh, what if I don't get first place? What if someone does get fucking stronger than me? Like, and I know it's the whole like, no one's gonna outwork me. I'm gonna keep working. No one, but like, you gotta be real.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I always thought I'm gonna be the fucking deadlift bra, and now there's kids 145 pounds at my old gym, bro, at District Barbell, 145 pound dude deadlifting like 750 or some shit, and I'm like,
these guys are different, bro.
What?
Yeah, I look at it like this. So like in life, like so when it comes to competing, I love stress.
Yeah.
Like I like that type of shit. When I go to the gym, it sounds super like maybe it sounds super extra, but I have butterflies every single training session that I go to the gym because I know the importance of actually like performing. That's why like whenever y'all see me at the gym, I'm not like in a talkative mood because I know the severity of like what I'm doing. But then also too, I'm not scared of failure. I think like whenever you are attempting to be great at something, you can't be scared of failure because it's gonna cause you to kind of like pull back a little bit. Whenever I go on meet day, I'm just like, I could lose, but I'm confident in my preparation. And if I do lose, and it's like, okay, you're gonna have to eat that and like sit with that and use that to fuel your next thing. But yeah, it's stressful, but I like it like that.
Are you ever gonna try to go out on top kind of thing? Like you hit IFBB Pro card. I'm assuming you have no intention of doing the next level, right? You're like, I got my pro card. I'm gonna, bow out gracefully. Like, is there any like I think I talked to Chris Bumstead, and he just won his fourth, right? And I think after, I want to say, is he doing one more?
I don't think he's announced it.
I've heard that he's going to retire.
Yeah, he's either after the fourth one, maybe at the fifth at most. But like even he was like, at a certain point, I'm gonna like kind of cap out. Like, is there a lift numbers you want to hit that you're like, all right, at the top of my game, I can bow out without?
No, because I feel like a lot of people said that like 2 years ago, and it's like you've kind of reached your peak, and I'm like, bro, now I'm like hitting stuff that I never would thought would be possible at this body weight. So I posted it like yesterday. I was like, damn, I'm still capable of more. But there's never been. It's tough because like with the Olympia, they're at like the pinnacle damn near. Like Chris Bum said, like I'm sure he could get like a Netflix documentary series going or some shit like that or whatever. Like they're at the pinnacle of like social media fame and all that kind of stuff. With powerlifting, we're literally starting to climb that ladder. Like we just signed, but powerlifting just signed like a deal to be shown on CBS. Like we're getting closer and closer to getting to the Olympics. It's like I wouldn't want to bow out before any of that. So I want to at least experience that, be on that wave, and I'm just gonna keep going until.
Who's the most popular, well-known powerlifter? Like, would it be you? You're.
Yeah.
Like I don't know that world, and like I'm like.
I would say like in the powerlifting world, like not just in conjunction with social media, but like the powerlifting world and like who creates like a frenzy.
It's kind of like if you're in the sport, this person kind of thing.
Yeah, I always feel uncomfortable saying this, but I would say it's me.
I wouldn't. I mean, who would argue against it? I mean, I don't like not only from the social presence in relation to how good you are at what you do.
Yeah,
I'm like I don't see who else.
Yeah, I would say it's me. And then
that's
you
a lot
have
of pressure, bro.
Yeah, but I think like I said, you work to offset that pressure.
Yeah, and you work well under it. You're like it's kind of like your craft. Like you're like it's like I'm. What is a giant undertaking of me that I could never do to you is like light work, in terms of like your work output and your dedication to like the gym.
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. I was lifting. I was like, fuck, man. I'm like a week out, and it's like I get extremely nervous for my training session. So like I'm like literally, it almost feels like I'm about to pass out. Like by the time I pull up.
You get that excited?
Yeah, no, seriously. Like that excited, that emotionally stimulated. Like I literally start sweating before I even pull up, and I'm just like, damn. But I embrace that because I know, like, I feel that because of the pressure. So,
yeah. Hey, Shawley, when you're done texting, can you? Do you still get excited about lifting?
I know he's like fucking going through it.
No,
right
I'm
now.
just putting out fires.
Wait, is there some drama? Can you tell podcast?
I can't tell.
Whenever Shawley hits this, like,
No, we're just transitional phase. But anyways, I've honestly got tired with lifting. I'm more so, I'm entering like this, I have entered this wellness part of my life where it's more so for like lifestyle, wellness and lifestyle.
Yeah, you're a gardener now.
Yeah, I mean, that's just personal side hobbies, but definitely being more in touch with like what I do on a daily basis around the house, and then also just promoting just longevity and health with my following, my influence, and then for myself, honestly. Running has been amazing. It's a new sport for me. I think I was going to post the other day how like, I'm taking that same approach that I took to bodybuilding, which was extremely unhealthy, and I am applying it to like running, and I'm still lifting, but I'm not doing the crazy shit that I used to do to my body in the past.
I feel like running has gotten real popular.
Super popular.
Super. Like whenever people have like running events, it's like fucking
super popular.
I mean, even look at Nick Bear. Look at his socials, like
Bruh.
before he started running, and then it's like running, like,
Bro,
and it's like
running,
what the fuck?
Running took his shit to like the fucking next level.
Yeah,
running is different. He was a pioneer for that.
he's
in our
running
sport.
is so popular. I'll see him clickbait a like podcast he's doing, and the thumbnail is him running, and it's like he's just running.
Yeah,
It's crazy to me.
Running is crazy.
We're supposed to do like an athlete retreat, like after I compete, and like I think they had like running on one of the.
You're not doing that?
I was like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm just like, fuck, dog.
Are you built for like endurance
I want to
as
see.
well?
I don't know. I haven't ran in a long ass time. I wasn't like I could run.
How fast do you think you run a mile?
I want to see. I don't know. Maybe
Just
like
throw a number out there. Like if right after this,
if I try, I think I could do like 7:30, 7 minutes. I don't know if that's like unrealistic.
When was the last time you ran? Do you think you're in that kind of shape right now?
Yeah, I'm pretty in good shape.
Like
Not running shape, but like
Yeah.
y'all, like I'm active.
Yeah, you are athletic, but I feel like
But
running for a mile is a long. Like,
and
it's
you
a
got
good-
all that goddamn muscle
yeah,
carrying
bro.
around,
Yeah.
dude.
I feel like you would no shade. I think you would run like an 8:45.
Hey,
nah, because in high school I did like something like that. I feel like, and I wasn't even trying.
hey, before
Yeah.
he talks shit to you about the 8, my employee Nick, he's big into running, and I talked to him about. I was like, oh, I think I could do running. He's like, yeah, I don't, like you breaking 8 minutes if you don't run would be like impressive. I was like, bro, I can definitely do that. I ran. I did 7:05, and then I ran 1 week later, and I got like 6:20 for a mile, and I filmed it. And I ran the whole.
That's
and I ran the
impressive.
whole thing with dude like next to me.
Yeah.
No warm up. No, I just literally went on my house, put the camera on, and just fucking
Yeah,
ran.
that's impressive. But I don't. Yeah, I mean, I would be shocked if I couldn't do like 8.
Yeah, I just know like with me with muscle mass and shit, it was tough the first time. I think the first mile I ever ran after like not running for a long time was like a 10 something. It was crazy.
I just can't do
I'm genuinely excited to see because I do cardiovascular stuff, just not to that level. I just want to see like when I would break and be like, yeah, no, fuck this shit.
Yeah, that shit hits hard, especially if you start off the line just like hot. You start off the line hot as
hell
fuck,
no.
like damn, I'm killing it. And then
I would
you're
just-
like, oh shit.
At the end of my 6:15 mile or whatever, like in the video, I literally like lay in the grass. I thought I was gonna die. Like I was like,
That's fucking crazy though.
Yeah.
6:15 is actually
That's insane.
if you could
these
get
legs are
down
built for
to
speed, dude.
Are you gonna try to get down to 5 minutes?
I really think I could break 6 minutes. Like I think I could break
Yeah, you can
under 6. But it's like for what?
to boost your shit.
Just to say I could do it.
Sour. What would it be like? Sour endurance or some shit like that. I don't
That's
know.
true.
Yeah.
It's a little sour strip pre.
Yeah, you could dump into that.
Dude, with how into fitness you are, we got to talk about the polar opposite of you're kind of a fucking nerd, right?
Yo, this guy's line of questioning is great. Yeah, I am. Yeah,
You're like hardcore nerd.
Yeah.
Like into the now I don't want to disrespect it. I want to call
Anime?
it right.
Don't say hentai, bro. Are you gonna say hentai?
No, I was going to call them cartoons. But apparently in the anime community, that is a disgraceful thing.
Yeah, but I watch cartoons too. So.
Why don't you just call it anime?
Because I think it's called cartoons.
Yeah, he wants to be disrespectful.
Okay, what does Hey Arnold do? Is that anime?
That's cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is Dragon Ball Z?
Because
What is anime short for? Animation.
Animation, yeah.
Okay.
But the culture of anime is like more so derived from Japanese culture and Japanese influenced content. So like Dragon Ball Z is actually like It's a tale. It's like a long story, but it's actually like a Japanese like folklore tale that they.
So does it need to come like?
Yeah.
So okay.
Kind of. Yeah, I would assume. Yeah. So like there's a big conversation. This is relevant because Avatar just dropped. A lot of people have like a big debate about whether or not Avatar is a cartoon or anime.
You're not talking about the blue people.
No, I am not.
What about Naruto?
That's my shit.
That's
That's definitely anime.
What is it about anime? Is it?
Y'all would like anime, which is like funny. It just you just can't. It's hard to like at this age like look at it and take like the fact that you're watching like a quote unquote cartoon out of it.
Sometimes I watch cartoons and I enjoy it. Anime sometimes is a little too serious. I don't know what it is about anime.
It does get serious, yeah.
There's some animes that I can maybe get into, but
Can y'all? I want to see who can do a better Goku going Super Saiyan scream.
It's definitely him.
Come on, let's see it.
Definitely him. I've seen him do it.
You got it, dude.
I've seen him go Super Saiyan.
Go Super Saiyan.
Isn't there a video of you going Super Saiyan? Yeah, there's a fucking video.
Please, just go Super Saiyan, bro.
not doing that. Not doing that. I kind of did
That was pretty good.
That was really good.
That was a level 2, dude. I'd go up to 5. But
Yeah,
my hernia.
that was
I kind of did it at the beginning.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I feel like, but yeah, I mean, you just have to like, with anime and cartoons in general, there's like bigger life lessons if you're able to tap into fiction like that. To me, it's no different than watching like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, all that type of shit. It's all fiction.
Yeah.
Because when I like motherfuckers watch wrestling,
Yeah.
What do you got against wrestling?
I think it's
Wrestling's making a comeback now.
It really is.
I never
making
got
a
into wrestling when I was a
strong
kid.
comeback.
It is making a comeback, but I never got into it as a kid.
The
Because
thing
I'm
is,
just like,
they've had a consistent fan base since like I was a kid. Like,
yeah.
them
Oh,
stadiums
yeah.
are packed out.
yeah.
The wrestlers
I got
are
in
making a lot of
trouble.
money.
I got in trouble in 6th grade for making fun of my comp science teacher because he was into wrestling, and I made fun of him.
I was into wrestling, dude.
I was heavy into
Stone
wrestling.
Cold Steve Austin, baby. Woo!
But like y'all could like wrestling and then not like that shit is fake.
I actually did wrestling in high school.
That's different.
Did you like Stone Cold?
I don't even. You know what's funny? I didn't know any of these
Oh,
people.
you didn't watch wrestling?
No, none of
Bro,
them.
Stone Cold Steve Austin was my fucking...
I didn't know who Stone Cold was. I didn't know who Brian.
The Rock?
I did. I knew him because he made movies.
Oh my god.
I didn't really know him as a wrestler.
All right, what's your favorite anime?
Naruto.
Naruto. It's not Naruto.
Nah.
Oh, what do you like about Naruto? Naruto?
Yeah, just like the real life lessons.
What's an example?
A lot. There's like so many different. So I would say like.
What is a real life example, or what is a real life lesson you're getting from a fighting animated fictional thing?
I mean, the quotes that they use are kind of hard.
It's past that though. I would say like just the fact that like you need. One of the main themes is the fact that you need like friends to support you in order to like get to where you need to get to. So
Damn, this went deep, dude.
no, seriously, no. I'm just saying like it's.
I mean, I
part
can
of
see
it.
it. I can see
Russ
it.
is watching a fucking anime with like a little tear, just like
No, seriously, like sometimes you get. I mean, I've never like cried from watching an anime, but you're
Yes,
like,
you have.
damn.
bro. When Ash got frozen and Pikachu had to cry, all the Pokemon cried.
were you a Pokemon
I
guy?
know you cried.
Not a big Pokemon, but I watched it. Yeah,
You watched that part?
yeah, I did.
No.
I didn't cry though. I've never really cried from anime
I've
or
died-
cinema in general.
I think I used to be heavy on Pokemon. I remember Pikachu died or some shit and I cried.
Yeah.
That was
Pika.
That was a sad time.
But this shit got real life lessons. I'm like, I've always referred like, it's a big part of like my work ethic now.
anime is dope. I fuck with it.
It's so popular.
I can't watch
At
it.
this age, it's
hard for me to watch.
It's gonna be hard. Like if you're not into like fiction and like that type of shit, it's gonna be impossible for you to.
How do you completely just sidebar? Was your last girl into anime?
Yeah.
Okay, is that like because I feel like it'd be hard to. Well, I guess not because I'm in my head. I'm like, is it hard to have someone like? Could you get in a relationship if someone like? Because if you're like, oh, I want to watch anime a lot, but they don't.
Yeah. But also too, like I'm good at bridging like the gap a little bit. So it's like,
What are you doing with your hands there?
Yeah, that was crazy. I did it and I was like, let me just put my hand down. Like I could make things likable to people that like otherwise wouldn't like it. So like I'm like, hey, like this part is something that you would like. I think you should like look into it. And then they eventually start liking it.
I think I want to try out Invincible. Is that the name of the show?
It's a phenomenal
It's a
show.
good show.
Because I like violence and shit. So
I didn't
like,
watch 2 though.
But it's just I'm like, so what's the difference?
But Invincible is dope as fuck. Though.
I know, but that's
difference of what?
Bro, you just remind me of season 2. I'm so happy. Oh shit!
What's the difference of
I broke your thing.
that's all right. For that compared to what?
It's anime. I mean, it's like anime. It's just a cartoon.
Invisible's gore. Like it's.
And they have anime that are gory as fuck too.
Yeah, no, I'm not anti watching anime.
Yeah.
I'm just more like I'm
just saying,
really,
Shaw. I'm like, how can you like Invincible and then not?
I mean,
You just need
Invincible be going hard. I don't know why.
You just need a certain anime to watch.
Isn't
it.
Naruto the one where there's like
It is.
Oh shit!
it's like
No, so
we're good.
So like people. That's the problem too, though. Like people that are super obsessed with it give it a bad rap
Because
there were
like this.
That's Dragon Ball Z. But definitely, yeah. Like there's like people that take it too far, and then like people like you guys, you're not really into anime. So when you see shit like that, you're like, "The fuck are these goofy motherfuckers doing?"
Have you ever gone to like an anime convention?
I have not.
Dude, if you rolled up in like a tank top and I mean people would be like,
It was funny because
isn't it like damn near soft porn? People like go there like damn
some
near
of them
naked.
do.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, some do.
Yeah, anime conventions are usually like wild.
Yeah, it's wild.
oh,
I've never
'cause
been.
they like
though.
sexualize like
Yeah.
the female
Anime is, like,
characters.
super
Cosplay is huge on social media.
yeah.
Cosplay, like I've just never gone. I've never been into a cosplay like that. I'm like one of the anime people that like we watch it, but we don't make it our fucking personality.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Tehran used to. I remember.
Yeah, Toronto used to do
used to
cosplay.
cosplay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's big into that shit.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like I watch anime, but I don't fucking make it like my.
All right.
you know.
If you were gonna go, let's say the next Comic-Con, okay? Would anime be at the Comic-Con?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. If
No.
you
Maybe.
anime con.
I don't even know. I'm not too versed on the comic.
Okay, let's say you're going to a cosplay thing.
Yeah.
What character do you think you would immediately be like, that's who I would dress up as?
Damn, that's a good question.
Like, what is your build fit of a character that you
Static
like?
Shock.
What?
Static Shock.
Who's that?
it's a black character.
Black. Is he a
he
black?
has dreads on bald now.
Is he Black Marvel?
You can be anyone you want.
Yeah, he is. He's black. Yeah. I don't know.
Is Marvel considered anime?
No.
Oh, Spider-Man's not considered anime?
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
With the disrespect, Charlie.
My bad.
They probably have an anime Spider-Man. But that's a good question. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be a black character. I feel like that's so fucking
What's wrong?
like
Like, what would you be then?
I'm just saying like
All right, so what character would you be if you could be any character?
I would say Luffy just because I've done it before.
Who's that? What are some character
The
traits?
main character from he's white.
Main character from what?
One Piece.
Oh, the guy with the hat?
Yeah, the guy with the hat. And
Why is he your favorite? Why would that be who you?
I've done it before, so I just can't.
Did you like the Netflix show?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
It was good?
Yeah. Did you watch it?
It was actually pretty good.
It was pretty good.
Are you also like? You're into Marvel superhero movies?
Nah, he's not.
What?
What are you into,
Bro, how
dog?
can
Like,
you
what-
how can you not be into superhero movies?
You are?
Everyone is, bro. They're like
No, Shy was
they're
never
saving
got
the
into it.
world.
I remember
They're
when we
cool.
went to go see what movie did we all see together? It was like Black Panther.
Black
or some
Panther. I
shit.
walked out before
This motherfucker walked out.
This was a movie. I didn't even watch I didn't know that the preview thing or the credit thing was a thing. I literally walked out as soon as it came out.
I'm watching them in order right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good thing to do.
Me and Taylor are like watching. She's like really into them. Right now we're finishing up. We just finished up Thor 2, and now we're on. We're on
yeah.
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
So you started off.
yeah,
Did you start off for Captain America 1?
So on Disney Plus, they have like they have it in order.
Yeah.
It's like Iron Man 1.
They have two. They have like how it was like cinematically released, and they have like the actual storyline of like the story.
The way we're doing now is like pretty good. It's like because it's like at the end of Avengers, then Thor 2 starts and like Loki's all captured. That's not spoiling because it came out 12 years ago, right? So, but like it's actually really cool to watch it. But like we'll catch ourselves like we're watching the Captain America, the second Captain America movie, and we're like almost halfway through it, and like partially through, you're like, oh shit, I forgot this isn't a Thor movie. Like when's Thor gonna come out? Because like we just watched Thor right before that, and like so it's pretty cool because all the stories like intertwine.
It intertwines.
What order is he watching it in?
It sounds like you're watching it from.
It
sounds like you're watching it from the storyline, how like they want it perceived.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
Did you already
like,
watch Captain Marvel?
I skipped that one. I've already seen that one.
Okay, but did you have to skip it to get
I had to skip to
Okay,
it, yeah.
So you're watching it in the chronological order of their universe.
I didn't like that movie.
Yeah. So like, this movie that you're about to watch, that y'all about to watch,
Thor 2?
no, Captain America,
Winter Soldier.
Winter
Winter
Soldier.
Soldier.
Yeah, y'all gonna be like, fuck, this is good.
Yeah, no, I'm really like I really like all of them. What's your favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
That was quick.
Yeah, he's always been my favorite superhero.
Why?
Just because like the way that he was portrayed. So like, not to get too nerdy. Whoa. Why did dude come to you when you did that?
Yeah.
Why did dude come to you when you raised your legs up like that?
That's sick.
Bro.
He came to protect. He came to check on my hemorrhoid, dude. He's a hemorrhoid checking service dog.
I'm like,
dude.
bro, he knew something. He knew. Okay. I would say Spider-Man just because when I fell in love with Spider-Man, when I started liking Spider-Man, like he's supposed to be portrayed as like a kid under a mask, and like the way that Spike Lee wanted it was that you can envision anyone under that mask. So like
Spike Lee or Stan Lee?
Spike Lee. Oh, I said Spike
You said Spike Lee.
Oh shit!
Wow.
You fake ass,
Wow.
fake ass Marvel having ass, dude.
I was like, damn, man. Like, I'm pretty sure it's
No,
Stan
you know,
Lee.
I'm watching The Last
Spike
Dance
Jones,
again, so I
but-
keep thinking Spike Lee.
Man, you don't know shit about nothing,
Yeah,
dude.
Stanley, damn. So Spider-Man can be black, can be white, can be Hispanic, can be whatever. And he literally has been. So
Who's the best Spider-Man?
Peter Parker, I'd say.
They're all. I mean, like which?
Oh, which actor?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say Tom Holland. Because he's a good Spider-Man, he's a good Peter Parker.
Damn, over what's his face? The first guy?
Toby. I was literally watching Spider-Man, like his one again, but he's not a good Spider-Man.
Oh shit.
And he's a weird Peter Parker because he's like fucking 30 in the movies. So it's like kind of weird.
You just said Spider-Man can be anyone.
Yeah, but not like a
You
fucking
didn't like
old
the
man.
first ones?
No, I loved them.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like in regards to like who Spider-Man's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
He didn't even know Spider-Man.
No, not Spider-Man. Who's your favorite superhero?
Oh, I can out of the question of my favorite Spider-Man, I'd probably say I like the Toby ones.
Nah, it's
Those were
iconic.
good.
I ain't mad at it.
Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, but my favorite Superman, Hancock.
Hancock? You're just saying shit to get a comment, bro. Isn't he in the? Is he in the Marvel universe?
He goes. Hancock.
Is he Marvel?
Bro, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. Like,
I don't think I saw Hancock.
I think that's supposed to be just like an individual.
Oh, it's like an own superhero.
yeah, I think that Will Smith just created that shit.
Shit.
I have no idea though.
Who do you
Honestly,
think?
Batman.
I ain't mad at that.
Let me do your best.
Actually, I don't know, man.
Give me your best
Yeah.
Batman impression.
I don't know, man.
Come on.
I don't have a. I don't even.
Where is she?
I don't have a Superman. I like watching the Spider-Man.
Where
movies.
is she?
Why do you keep saying Superman? You
I mean, superhero
Oh, okay.
movies. Yeah. Superman sucks, right?
What?
All the
mean-
Superman movies suck.
I mean, he just protects Earth.
Yeah, they're not the greatest.
all the Superman movies suck. Like I've never seen a good Superman movie.
Yeah,
What? Who do you think's the strongest? Who do you think would just fuck up all the other superheroes?
Superman. That's why he's so.
Okay, I got a question. Out of these three, who would win? Okay. Now we're gangbanging universes here. Okay.
This is crazy.
Didn't they do a movie DC versus Marvel?
That's a game.
Yeah.
Capcom versus a.
Okay. Who would win? Who would win in a fight to the death? Superman. Homelander, or Omni-Man.
Superman. A better comparison would have been Omni-Man and Homelander, to be honest with you.
Why would Superman?
I like Superman. Superman's whole thing is that this is like his premise and like his story is like, how can a god live amongst people? It's a god trying to.
I'm
assimilate
throwing
amongst
in Dr. Manhattan too.
that might be different, but I would
Who's
say
Dr. Manhattan?
Big
He's
blue
like-
guy with his dick out.
Yep.
Where is he? What show is he in?
He's-
Watchmen.
Yeah.
Did you know his body was? Do you know who his body was like made after?
I forgot, but
Greg Plitt.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, that-
Watchmen's a cartoon.
It's a Marvel. Is it Marvel?
I don't think. I think it's like its own thing.
I don't know. It's DC.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
What
But
is it on?
Superman's supposed to be the strongest superhero point blank period.
Over Homelander? You think Superman would be
Homelander
Homelander?
is not like that, bro. Homelander.
Have you watched all the boy? Have you seen what this man?
You like that show, The Boys?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I haven't gotten like all the way into it.
Bro, The Boys is how superhero movies should be. They need to be because
it's
that's what.
very gory, man.
Oh
much.
yeah, it is.
Like I actually
I love
haven't
it.
finished it because I'm like, this is too much.
Even the one
I'm
that
still on
even
season
the
one.
one that
I like
they
it,
just
though.
dropped, like the V.
bro,
It's too much.
Oh,
What is it
Gen
called?
V.
Bro, the dick part.
Oh yeah.
Oh, his dick.
Oh
was
yeah,
there?
you said oh yeah, like you liked it. That shit was weird as fuck, man. I had to exit out that
Is
shit.
they show penis?
Yes, like
no.
someone like
Girl
a
shrinks down and goes inside of his penis.
Oh my god. When they broke his when he broke his leg or whatever, someone broke their leg, and I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? And then like they showed it.
Bro, season 4 starts in like a month or 2.
Of The Boys?
Yeah, season 4.
I'm still on season 1 because it was so. I
keep
just
trying to catch up and I just can't.
You're mad that there's too much
No,
violence?
I like it. I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, when am I gonna like sit down and watch this? Like,
I think The Boys might be better than actually any, like, I think that has the potential to be better than every other superhero movie. Because they just, bro, they
have
are.
you seen Deadpool?
Yeah, it's like the same kind. Yeah, that same kind of thing.
Okay, yeah. No,
You think Homelander would lose against Superman?
No, I don't think. I know. Like, that's a Homelander isn't.
You're
like,
out of your
bro,
mind.
Homelander's not that strong.
You're out of your mind.
In his world, yeah, he's strong, but not.
Is a Homelander essentially a Superman of his world?
Yes.
Like, he's like a fucking
would it
Walmart version.
Oh my God.
Not even. Like, he's like a 7-Eleven gas station.
What about
version.
Omni-Man?
Omni-Man and Homelander are a better matchup. But Superman is literally supposed to be like a god that's like like he doesn't even know the limits of his own power type shit. So that's what Superman's supposed to be.
Damn. That's crazy. Dude, I feel like we have a lot of different opinions about superhero shit.
What do you think, Charlie?
I couldn't tell you, bro. I don't even know why. I enjoy movies. I watch documentaries.
Okay.
Like the new
Space shit.
The new documentary that just came out on Netflix, The Program. I love watching documentaries. I don't watch anything that's like. I usually don't watch any fiction.
But documentaries, you know how it's going to end.
Not
I
all the
do
time.
like watching
love
old history.
documentaries.
Like I watched one of. I like doing that a lot too. Like I watch like history shit.
I love history documentaries. I love ancient Rome, like
Yep.
Egypt, like all that.
You should check the one out on Netflix. They have one about Alexander the Great.
I watched that
Oh, you watch it? Yeah.
the day it came out.
You watch a lot of.
It
you
threw
watch,
me off when they started kissing. Like they were
Yeah, I
fighting.
didn't know he was gay.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
You watch a lot of documentaries about Egypt? Mm-hmm. How are the pyramids built? How are the pyramids built?
No idea. I still don't understand.
What's your best
that.
guess?
Even just going there.
Do you think it was aliens? Or do you think it was a bunch of Egyptian people?
I don't know, man.
I don't think humans built it.
Really?
I've been there.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And I'm like,
it.
pictures are one thing, but when you go and see it,
Yeah.
I'm like, how? And what? Think about like the technology and think about like the amount.
What year was that?
Bro,
Like
I can't give you
1800 or
Wasn't it BC?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just old as fuck, and it's just like who? Like first of all, just think about like the structure of it. You keep going up. Like who pulled it up? Like who did all that kind of stuff? And the time frame doesn't make sense. Like how they were able to accomplish that. I think like there's a graphic. If we did that today with the technology we had, it would take like X amount of years.
Years to build a pyramid?
Bro, it's heavy as I don't know. Without any cranes or like machines, like
That's what I'm saying. Like with human beings, like
I don't know. I don't like to think about that because it kind of creeps me out. I
it's
don't know.
weird.
Yeah.
You've been there, right? Have you been to the pyramids?
No.
Yeah. When you go and look at it, you're like, how? How did human beings build this? There's no way. Those blocks are fucking
a lot of
humongous.
things in
What if it
Egypt.
was a whole bunch of people like you, bro? Strong as fuck. Just OHP in these fucking things.
Bro,
You need another?
Bro, he goes. What are people like? Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I'm picturing that in my head. Like, I just don't see unless they have like millions of people. I don't.
There's no way, man. And they're like, no one. I don't think anyone was like as strong because like you're just thinking about human evolution. There's no way people were this strong.
Okay, I've told this before. I'm going to briefly tell it again. I know how they're built.
How?
Okay, hear me out, okay? You do the base layer first, okay? Here's the base layer. This is the base
Yes.
layer, okay? Then, okay, it's now this high. I need to start the next one. What is there a lot of in Egypt?
Sand.
Lot of sand. Okay, let's build like a sand kind of like gradient level up to that level, okay? Now, how are we gonna move these big ass stones? You ever heard of logs? Now, I don't know where they get the logs, but they get the logs and they put the stone and then they log them up. And then now it's up here. Now they build the tier up to there. They got nothing to do but build this shit.
Okay, see, that's what's the crazy thing about your
How
theory
many
is
pyramids
that
are
they've
there?
discussed that, and
At
it's
least
like
4.
there's like 3 big ass pyramids, right? And there's like mini ones. But like, so the problem with your theory is the distance at which all that shit is available, right? So like the logs. And
They
like
had nothing. I'm not like trying to downplay what they're doing, but like
I know, but it's just
all they got is they don't have social media to fucking distract them. They're not
I would,
like. "Ah,
I
whoa,
would agree.
oh."
I would agree until you see the size. These things are fucking huge, dog. Like, I don't know.
Have you seen the Prince of Egypt?
Yes.
Cartoon? Like in that cartoon, you kind of get a think you get a visual representation of how it could have been built. I mean, if there's just a fuck ton of people just dedicated to building a pyramid, even if it takes 3 years, I mean, I can see it getting done.
I can't.
3 years of just literally wake up every day and build a pyramid for 3 years straight with hundreds of thousands of people.
Hundreds of thousands.
I don't think it was hundreds of thousands, but it was a lot.
It would have, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, those I don't know, man. Can you imagine pushing? I don't even know the size of those blocks, but they're not like fucking like little blocks. They're humongous.
Yeah, they're heavy
like
as fuck.
who's pulling? Who's pushing? Like, do you have an like? I don't know. Man.
I wasn't there. I wasn't alive yet. I don't know. Shit's crazy, dude.
That's a lot.
What kind of takes you guys got on the current state of music? 'Cause are you like in all, like the culture of music at this point? I know you always have been.
It's weird because I think I'm getting to that age where I'm now looking at the music that's coming out. I'm like, this shit's not good.
Yeah, unless it's like something from like Drake or like, you know, an artist that like, you know, is like well known. A lot of this new music shit is just like, it's hard for me to get into.
Buns. Have you heard of
some of it? Some of it can catch my attention though.
Have you heard of Yeet?
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeet.
Wait, is that the Kanye West album?
No.
He's on Kanye West's album, probably. Is he?
Oh, is that an artist name? Yeet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeet.
no.
It's on Drake's album.
I don't have time for new artists, bro. Like I've like
Me either. I mean, well, now I do.
there's
but
new
shit,
popping up.
like-
You got a lot of time for music now.
Bro, when I be listening to like new music, I'm like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I can't connect most of the time. Unless the beat is like really, really catchy or it's on TikTok or Instagram, like, man, it's hard for me to get into new music. It's super
What'd you
hard.
think of the recent Kanye album?
I loved it.
Pretty
Loved
good.
it?
Yeah, it's
Beautiful
pretty good.
album.
It's tough because it's like it's good sonically, but when you actually listen to it, it's like there's nothing being discussed.
No
or talked
substance.
about.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. It's cool to like listen to and throw on mindlessly, but like when you go back to his earlier shit, I feel like it had way more purpose and like it made me feel something. So, for example, when I dropped out of college or when I was making my drive back from Texas Tech to Houston, I literally listened to Kanye's discography, and I was like, damn, this shit's like bringing emotion out of me. But now like when you low key listen to The Life of Pablo, he just kind of lost like all of his substance. Like it's great music, but it don't make you feel anything.
Life of Pablo is very no substance. It's just like,
It's amazing though.
it's a great album.
But
Phenomenal.
he's not saying a goddamn thing on that shit. Like
Why do you think artists who are not lyrically talented are really popular?
He is lyrically talented though.
No, I'm not saying Kanye, but like there's a lot of. I mean, I'll throw just one artist that was really popular. It made a song, but like, do you think that like Lil Pump is lyrically?
nah.
I think it's the image and like, you know,
Beat, image,
the brand, overall
energy.
brand.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of like little minor details that make like someone listenable. Like for example, I was just listening to Boss Man D-Lo. He's like super
Popular
That-
right now.
That's a
super
long-ass
popular right
name,
now. Yeah,
Boss
Boss Man
Man.
D-Lo. He doesn't really say anything crazy, but like the way that his delivery is, his flow, and his energy makes it. I like it.
I feel like delivery is way more important than lyrics today.
For sure.
Like there will be a good rapper that'll pop up and like, you know, his amazing lyrics. Like J. Cole, for instance. A great J. Cole song will not be a Boss Man D-Glow song because of the current state of music. And, you know, the listeners, people are like not having the attention span or the brain power to like want to listen to like something that's so deep and motivational and moving.
Yeah.
They rather listen to something that says, I've been popping my shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it hits.
I
it hits
think
better.
artistry. It's not just the music industry. I think artistry across the board is just dead. Because
Dude,
when you look at content creation, everyone's shit looks exactly the same. Like when
Yeah.
you go on Reels, it's all the same shit. They just get the sound, apply it to like their shit, and then just keep it pushing.
Everything that we do today is now just in trends.
Trends, yeah. Following
Trends.
trends, manipulating your content to adhere to the trend, but also like slightly make yourself stand out so it's a little bit different.
Do you honestly think that let's just take, I don't want to say Nipsey because he passed somewhat recently, right? But let's say
2019.
Tupac, Biggie. Do you think they would be as popular as they are in people's heads? Because whenever people think about Tupac, Biggie, they're like the GOATs. They were like the greatest, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they would be as popular as people perceive them to be if they were still alive?
No.
Why is
I
that?
feel like this generation finds a way to kill our no pun intended, but kill our greats. So like when you look at that's not the greatest example, but like LeBron James and Michael Jordan,
Right.
people fucking murder Michael Jordan's legacy because they want to bring up like a new era, new generation. So they make it. They're like, oh, the '90s, they had fucking plumbers playing and shit like that. So when you go back and look at Biggie and Tupac, I feel like we would have normalized their greatness, and then we would have been starting to pick away. And then also, it's more opportunity for them to fuck up because when you look at their careers, they only dropped like 2 albums, probably a couple.
Yeah.
So it's like they just never had a time to fuck up. When they came out, they were hot, and then they passed away. So there was no like lull period.
That would be like if Kanye stopped at like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
He would be the greatest artist of all time.
Well, that would be, you think, going out on top?
Yeah, no, I
I think his albums after.
I would have to die. I still need to make money.
Yeah, true.
You think Kanye's album after that album fucked it up? Or he's
Jesus?
still- like even everything after that, Life of Pablo, Jesus, this album.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you kind of take away from your legacy a little bit, but
He's still great.
it's mostly the music isn't the problem. It's like all the extra shit he does outside of it.
Who do you think's the greatest artist right now, currently alive?
Drake.
Why? Because he just like can do
You can't
so
fight
much.
it. You can't. I think you can try and fight it and say that he's not, but like he just is.
Yeah,
you
it's
know-
honestly
It's like
because like when
it's
you
like
think about
LeBron.
it, he can make any song for any occasion for anybody and make it a hit.
Multi-platinum.
When you guys are around your girls, you could play Drake. When you guys are out on a beach, you could play Drake. When you guys are out in the club, you could play Drake. If you're at dinner, you could play Drake.
Yeah.
There's just never a moment where the only time is like maybe at the rodeo.
You can still play Drake at the radio.
You can, but like he hasn't done like a country type of style
Shit,
yet.
he might do it next. Now
Yeah,
that
he
lives in
might do it
Houston.
next. If
Now
he
that lives in
honestly,
Houston.
if Drake makes country music sound good, he's the GOAT. I'll shut the fuck up forever.
Yeah, and I really believe that he could hop in that bag now that he has a ranch. He's in Houston now.
He might do it.
might do some
Beyonce's
shit.
about to make country sound good as fuck in the next couple of weeks. So
You know, as much as I love Lil Wayne, I don't think his trying into rock, I didn't really like that.
no, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was when,
Rockstar-
that's kind of when he fell off.
That was the fall off. Yeah. And then he
Rebirth.
came back. Now he's rapping better than ever.
Bro, his
Yeah, but
song,
it's hard to get into it.
Nah, I've been tapped in. I've been
Really?
listening to his bro. He's
Lil Wayne's song that he did his verse on that recent Tyga song. What was this song called?
fuck.
Tyga is not touching my phone today.
What?
Tyga's killing
I'm
it
just
too,
saying,
which is funny.
but
Hell
no,
yeah.
but
TikTok songs?
but Wayne's verse in it was like
Yeah.
no ceilings type of Wayne. It was like wasn't heavy auto tuned. It didn't
No, yeah.
sound weird.
He's been doing that for like the past 3-4 years now.
Yeah, I heard one of his verses he recently did. And I was
On
like,
Big Dog. It's
Yeah,
not
that
even
shit
recent. That
was-
was like 2 years ago.
Oh shit,
Bro, he's been doing it.
You know what artist that you put me onto that actually I would actually. It's hard for like an artist to like creep into like my top kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tory Lanez is actually what?
We want to say that on here? Tory Lanez?
I'm not talking about like
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
just his musical
Music.
like it's
Yeah.
music. I'm not trying to get into the fucking politics of that.
Can y'all
I think
listen to
I think he's a great artist, music wise.
I think he's comparable to Drake. Like he can sing, he can rap. Like
I think Tory Lanez is a great artist, great music artist for sure. Yes, I don't know about anything else.
I think
I'll
Alone
leave it
at Prom
that.
might be one of the greatest albums I've ever heard.
I don't like his.
loved that fucking album.
I think I like Playboy. Is it called Playboy?
Playboy Cardi. Is that
No. Tory Lanez's album is it called Playboy?
Oh, I think he has that one.
that for me, that's like a 10 for 10 album from start to finish.
I don't listen to Tory Lanez like that. I like songs from him here and there, but I just don't find myself ever being like, you know, I'm a jam today. Tory Lanez.
Damn, see, I think really, take all the politics of what's going on like out of it. I really think Tory Lanez, like his music that he creates, is like top
We've
tier.
gotten in like they've called me like they're like, you don't listen to Tory Lanez because like I think everyone in the chat loves Tory Lanez. I just don't.
What chat? I'm not in that chat. Add me in.
It's the
black
blacks.
chat.
The blacks
I need
chat.
to pee so bad.
We're almost done, bro.
I need to pee like really bad though. I'm trying to hold it.
You can just relax.
You can go. I'll talk to him. Go pee.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to pee too, but I'm just holding it.
Yeah, because I mean,
But I feel like,
it's this man who's texting the whole podcast, goes and fucking pees.
but when it comes to like listening to artists and they do like weird, crazy shit, right? Do you feel like you could still listen to them?
I think I'm someone who can I can separate.
Separate it?
I'm just here for the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I never liked Tory Lanez.
I mean, if Drake was punching babies and stuff, I'd probably be like, oh, I don't know if I want to listen to that. But
because for me, like Kanye, like I remember when Donda came out and he was doing all that crazy shit. I took a break from Kanye because I was like, because the reason why I listen to Kanye, because I feel like he spoke for people and spoke for, us and like the black community and shit. And then when he started like saying shit where I'm like, I don't agree with it, it kind of took me out of it. And I was like, I'm not interested in listening to your music.
It's wild because I feel like there's a lot of people that would get upset that I even said, I like Tory Lanez, and be like, what he did to Meg Thee Stallion and all these kind of things. But like at the same time, like look at Kanye, the crazy shit he said, and he's still one of the most popular artists in the world, and goes through all this shit, and it's like people just like, all right, he's cool now. He put out a good album, so I can wipe everything.
I feel like people make excuses for people that they fuck with.
Oh, for sure.
Kanye's level of greatness is so up here. I'm not sure if there is something he could do to fuck that up.
Damn.
Like people are always going to tune in musically to what he has going on, but like when it comes to Tory Lanez is like still kind of here. He hasn't reached that level of success and like mastery of his craft. So I don't think like if he does something, it's going to turn more people off. But I will say when it comes to Tory Lanez, people have like a heavy drive to support him when he did what he did.
Drake just on his story or something, Drake showed his support for Tory.
I mean,
so now if you like Drake but hate the fact of what Tory did, should you hate Drake?
Yeah, but a lot of people are actually on Tory's side. Even though like he got convicted and all that type of shit, they're still rolling with Tory.
I'm not even getting into
I ain't getting into too much. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. She used to live in my apartment complex.
Bro, what do you think about the Meg? Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Does that mean she lived in a... Wait, when was this?
It was like right before she popped off. Then she popped off and then she like left.
My friend Fatima, she went to elementary school with Tory Lanez.
Where'd she grow up?
Northern Virginia. Or something. She went. She's like, he literally like shoved me down on the bus because before he came out with Daystar album, she's like, his name's Daystar, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, but like a lot of people didn't know it until he started coming out with stuff, or like you look up what his name is. But I didn't. I just thought his name was Tory Lanez.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I fuck with Tory Lanez, but I feel like
who's gonna win the battle? Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj.
Oh, that's over with.
You think the Nicki one was trash?
Yeah, it was really bad. I feel like, first of all, she shouldn't have made anything. She shouldn't have responded because like Meg didn't directly call her out or anything like that. And then when she did respond, it was like ass.
I will say, to be honest, I think just musically saying, I think I like Nicki Minaj's music better than Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion had like a moment like with the hot girl shit for like, she had that album that came out like in 2019 or whenever that was, and it was like cool, but she's just been riding the wave of like, she's a beautiful girl, and she be twerking and shit. And she's into anime heavy.
Oh.
Yeah, which is crazy. She does like cosplay.
Maybe you could date her.
Nah, that's...
No?
She's like 5'11".
Oof.
Yeah. I don't think that would work out.
That'd be all right, dude.
Do you think you could... I mean, well, I can't ask you questions like that. You're engaged.
I would never be interested in someone who's taller than me. I couldn't handle it.
Really?
Because I'm just an insecure man. That's all I'll say.
Really?
I don't think.
Have you ever been with a girl that's taller than you? Or like, have you ever dated, talked to a girl?
Taylor, my fiance, is an inch shorter than I am, and when she wears heels, she's like a little taller than me. If I'm not wearing like boots or something that makes me a little taller.
Is that a thing that's insecure? Because I know for me, I mean, I gotta watch out for that shit. Because if a girl's like around my height and she wears heels, I have to make sure my posture is correct and I'm wearing boots and
How
stuff.
tall are you?
I'm 5'6".
Would you date a girl who's 5'9"? It's more of like, I don't think I wouldn't get that far in it because I think early on I'd be like, oh, I'm like.
It depends. Like it. I was looking. So Kevin Hart just posted a picture with his girl, him and his girl.
Kevin Hart's how tall is he?
I think Kevin Hart's like 5'3".
Oh wow.
I've kind of seen him in person. I'm like, okay, that's like
he's
short.
making up for it in his wallet.
Yeah, for sure.
The man's making some money.
And like I think she's probably like what 5'6", 5'7", and she's like a considerable amount taller than him. I think I could. It would have to be like the right girl.
What?
And it couldn't be like a thing where she's like constantly like poking at it or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. We're going on a side topic because there's one more thing in the music world I want to chat about. But real quick, the height thing. Like, what's your as?
What, man? Just say it, bro.
As someone who's shorter,
yeah.
How do you deal with anyone talking shit about height?
I don't
A
care.
girl to him or like a guy?
Well, it's
A
like
guy
it's
or-
like you hear all the time of like girls talking shit to like guys who are like short, and it's almost like
Yeah.
somebody's like, you're like,
Bro.
it's like I can't fucking help that.
Yeah,
like,
I made a tweet about that. I said all this body, because like you know how women are super against body shaming. Like you shouldn't body shame someone. For
no,
being
but against
fat.
guys is fine.
Yeah, against guys.
Oh,
is
for
fine.
sure.
So I was like, if y'all gonna say all that shit, I want short people to be included. But I don't feel any type of. It's funny because like I know I'm short, but I don't actually ever feel short. Only time
You're not that short.
Yeah.
I've seen way shorter people.
like only time I genuinely feel short is when I'm at the club. Because everyone like I mean shit, girls have their heels on. Like people are tall in the club, so that's the only time I feel short. But other than that, like
Was your ex taller than you?
I've never dated a girl that's. Bro, what? Old girl was not taller than me.
I can't remember. That's why.
Are you high,
No, I couldn't remember.
He might
I
be.
can't remember.
bro?
I can't remember.
My most recent ex,
Yeah.
Charlie.
I can't
Charlie.
remember.
Charlie,
I can't remember.
she's like 5 foot.
True. She was very short. You're right.
What the fuck?
Very short.
Maybe Tori. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, Tory Lanes?
Just not dropping names on here.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah.
Hey,
My
back-
other ex was like, like closer to my height, but not taller. Jesus Christ.
back to the music thing.
You're good, man. You're good.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even spend time editing these. I want them done. So like I can't cut anything out in the middle of the podcast, dude.
I don't even care. I didn't say anything bad. So
What's your thoughts about the greatest of all time, Slim Shady? Because Eminem has got to be lyrically one of the greatest of all time. Do you agree? And if not, why?
what does he say?
I think he's polarizing for the industry and music, but I personally do not listen to him.
Okay.
I've never once in my life been like, yo, put that new M on. Like put M on.
Yeah.
Well, I'm lying. There was a period of time where I did fuck with like some of his music. Like his big hits, like early M, where it was a mixture of like good lyricism and like just like catchy flows and all that type of stuff. But then when he got into like the lyrical miracle bag, that's when I think he lost a lot of people.
Why don't? But
do you
as
mean?
someone who's like really in the hip hop community, like why don't you listen to Eminem?
Because
because
he doesn't say anything.
but what is like spending 30 racks on these bitches at the club? Like how is like Future any lyrically better than like Eminem?
Future is the GOAT though.
No, yeah, Future is different. So
You
like,
think Future is a better artist than Eminem?
yes. Artist. You said artist. Rapper? No.
Better artist, yeah.
But better artist, yes. So when
Eminem doesn't make music for the club, dude.
No, not just the club, but just like when you listen to Eminem's song, it's like literally just him showing how fast and how
Not all of his songs are like
not
fast,
all of it, but it's like
Godzilla
just
and
how
shit.
well he could put words together. There's no
Isn't that the point?
no.
Isn't that the point of like coming up? Like I think it's because he's from the rap battle era of like it is all about the lyrics, where most other popular rappers never like they're just like.
But his lyrical
need some catchy
content,
shit.
his lyrical content is like when you think about what he's actually saying, what is he saying?
I think there's one album that I can like maybe
Bro, are
get
you
behind.
kidding me?
What's the album with the backwards E and then he's like a stage with the blue
Yeah,
curtains?
Encore.
That one's a good album.
That's a good album, yeah.
That's like the only
That's what I'm
album.
saying, though. He's gotten away from like, bro, even you could admit, like from early Slim Shady days, he's gotten away from like making like legit music that resonates.
Dude, he's like it's.
When he was like his last good stint to me was the D12 era.
No, bro.
Yeah, to me.
Let me hit you with a bar, okay? And you tell me if this is some
You know
whack
every
Eminem,
bars.
okay?
Here we go.
Actually, coming from humble beginnings, I'm somewhat uncomfortable winning. I wish I could say what a wonderful feeling. We're on the upswing like we're punching the ceiling, but nothing is feeling like anyone has any fucking ability to even stick to a subject that's killing me. The inability to pay humility. Hubba bubba. Why don't we make a bunch of songs about nothing and mumble them? Fuck it, I'm going for the juggler. This shit is a circus. You clowns that are coming up, don't give an ounce of a motherfuck about the ones that were here before you that made rap. Let's recap. Way back, MCs that wreaked havoc and tape decks.
The problem with
Like
that,
that's really well written. He's like,
it's great. But the problem is that there's nothing that you could just like segment out and be like, fuck, right? Like, damn, this shit is hard. But you had to segment a whole fucking speech. There wasn't a moment where you could be like, this bar right here, like these two bars.
give me an example.
I think it's just like his delivery in this era.
Give me an example of a line of an artist that you think is like, this is what I'm talking about.
I
Like,
just saved it. I was
Is
showering.
it? Would it be walk it like I talk
Yeah.
it, walk it like
Knew
I
I need
talk
to
it?
love, but I think I value the hate more. To push towards things that I prayed for. Retrograde energy shifts are what I'm made for. Like I was, I think, fuck, I forgot this song. It wasn't Do Not Disturb, but it's just like shit like that. It's like you get to encapsulate one part of what someone is saying and it resonates with you. Versus like Eminem, it's like
So you want
listen to a whole
relatable,
not
music.
relatable, just something that, I mean, I guess to a certain extent relatable, but just something that you could get motivated off of. Or it's like, how the fuck did he think to put those words together to make me feel this way?
So you want to? Yeah, I do understand that. I feel like Eminem's music is definitely not something that, like, I can't relate to anything Eminem's saying on anything. Whereas
not-
like when I listen to Drake, for example, he can say shit that it can hit me in the feels that it's like I can resonate or like with what he's saying.
One song that I'm listening to right now a lot is Do Not Disturb.
I think it's more of like the reason I like
Do Not Disturb
Eminem
is
is
one
like
of my favorite
I just like
Drake songs.
the lyrics of it and like really clever ways to tie words together.
Hold on, let me pull up the lyrics to this shit, just so like we could understand what we're saying. Just shit like this, yeah. Styling though, dissing, but got pictures with me smiling though. Like, like it's just like shit like that. That's one
like,
bar alone.
That's calm. Like it's just like it's short.
One bar alone just makes you think. It's like, bro, think about like all the people that like you used to fuck with, and like you got pictures of me, you still dissing me. Like, all right, and then like go to the next bar. All the things you needed, you still want problems though. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Eminem doesn't really do that. You would have to like listen to a full fucking song with Eminem, and it's like, it's not that he can't rap. It's just like, okay, we get it. You can rap, but what are you saying? Like, what's your message? Like, what's your end goal with this song?
I think it's just this delivery is just favored. It's favored to people like you, and it's not favored to me. Like there's
people like me.
I'm just saying, like there's a different. You're a certain type of listener.
Yeah, I almost started playing this song, bro.
You're a certain type of listener where you like that delivery. I can't get.
And it's
that
not
delivery.
bad. I'm just
It's
not gonna
bad.
make that my daily diet.
Like
I guess like I mean, I'm sure you don't follow this if you're not like an Eminem fan, but like he's had this like 20-year beef with Benzino.
I saw that was funny. That was funny.
And then
he had some bars in there. That was funny.
And
I was like,
on
this
that,
is good.
like I don't even know anything about Benzino besides that he's made a bunch of diss tracks. Emma has against Benzino for years.
Yeah.
And like
that was good though.
But it's like the delivery of that, even the shit that he says.
That
I'm
was
just like,
good.
yeah,
that was good. He doesn't get in that bag very often though.
I think he's coming back. I think he's gonna drop
50?
some. Yeah,
Benzino. Oh,
no,
Eminem. Yeah,
M is 50.
So when he went at MGK, that was good. He won that. Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, what? Yes, he kill shot. You think
Didn't MGK like retire from rapping after that?
he did? That was like the joke about it. That like,
Yeah.
like
he went
got-
rock. I mean, he wasn't like the best rapper.
To be honest, he's much better.
His
rock. Yeah.
rock music sounded good. I was like, this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tickets to My Downfall was actually like a really good album.
This is some
I
good
think.
white boy shit right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But bro, listen to this shit, bro.
Okay.
Styling though, dissing but got pictures with me smiling though. All the things you need, you still want problems though. All the things I know, I've still been silent. Like, I feel like that's relatable. Like if you're,
I mean,
I just
bro,
feel like that's
there's
just
relatable
like-
shit that Eminem says. Like, I used to be my mommy's little angel at 12. 13, I was putting shells in the gauge on the shelf. I used to get...
it's like shit like that. Like it sounds cool, but I'm like, my guy, like I've never wanted to like shoot my mom. Like I've never been in that mode.
I used to get punched and bullied on my block till I cut the kitten's head off and stuck in this kid's mailbox.
Yeah. Stan is a great song.
He had a really hard.
Bro, do you want to know how...
He had a hard upbringing.
A lot of people are going to get an information from this. I know we're going on an Eminem rant here, but this shows I don't know. I hope you guys know this as well, but like shows my age. You know, like how to like when someone says like, "Oh, they're a stan for this." Like I stand over this person, right? What does that mean to you? Like, what is a stan? In your quick description of
He
it.
made that up. I mean, he's the one that's
no, but like,
coined
what
it.
is a stan? Like, what
Someone that's like overly obsessed with.
That's you think as well. Yeah, and like that's what it is. But I've had to explain to every one of my employees, and even Taylor, that I was like, "Do you know where where that came from?" Right? And they're like, "No." They had no idea. There's a song called "Stan" by Eminem. Like they have no idea that being a stan, people using this reference, and have no
It's from
idea
the
that
song.
Eminem is the one who made it.
Yeah,
just
but
found
when you
that- I
really
just found
when
that
you,
out today.
yeah, when you sit
You
down,
didn't know that?
Oh, you didn't know that?
I don't listen, bro. I do not listen to Eminem.
Like, see, that's crazy to me.
I don't think I've ever in my entire life.
Even when he
searched
was like-
no.
No, I'm talking about when he was like you couldn't. There was no way you couldn't listen to.
Oh
him.
yeah, when he was like on 106 in Park and
yeah,
shit.
like there was no way. I'm talking about early M. That's when Stan came out, and he was like, that was like peak Eminem. Because I remember his music videos. I used to watch like a lot of his music videos.
His videos were
super
good.
creative.
Yeah. What album is My Name Is?
That'd be Slim Shady LP. He just had his 25-year
That's
anniversary.
his best album, point blank period.
His first studio album, Slim Shady LP.
Yeah, that's one I like the most. That's because that's when he was in his MC bag.
He definitely was like,
He was rapping like really well, and then it turned into like, I don't know when he leveled up, but then it's just like, let me show you how good I could really fucking rap. And I feel like the substance was kind of like removed from that. But I mean, he's still, don't get me wrong, like it's a hard conversation because I think when you say that I don't like Eminem, it's like I don't acknowledge how great he is lyrically.
You know what I hate? When I say that I like Eminem and people are just like, oh, it's because I'm white. That's why I like Eminem. And I'm like, no, I just think I like a lot of rap.
Tech Nine is a black Eminem.
I could see that.
I love Tech Nine.
You don't like
That
Eminem?
song "Fuck Food" with
No, I
Lil
do like-
Wayne and T-Pain.
Good.
Banger of a song.
I like Eminem, but I just don't go. But I also don't go and listen to Tech Nine like that.
Yeah, popping Tech 9 is crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah. I
Just
do.
going on your car and saying, "Hey Siri, play that new Tech 9." Like it's crazy.
I respect Tech Nine, but I don't go and listen to Tech Nine. It's the same shit to me. Black Thought too. Like Black Thought, he's a better rapper than Eminem lyrically. He could do that lyrical shit
I've
too.
never even heard of that.
Yeah, but I just don't. That's too much. I need a balance of like all the different elements of rapping for me to fuck with.
Drake is the perfect balance.
I can see it.
Drake could make some mindless shit. Drake can make some super deep shit.
Well, here's what I've always said. I said, my greatest artist of all time, in my opinion, Eminem. But if I could only listen to one artist for the rest of my life, it'd be Drake.
Yeah.
Like it just would.
Yeah.
Because of all the different faucets that he can do on his music.
Like there's no way you're playing M around Taylor. There's no way.
No, I do.
Yeah. Oh, you do?
Because I'm a soldier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You need. It's
Does
good.
she like
It's
Eminem?
good that you're locking
What?
that down.
Does she like Eminem?
I don't think she doesn't like Eminem.
She likes it because you like it.
I'm always like breaking down of like the diss tracks. I'm like, yeah, he said this
course,
shit because
yeah.
of that shit that Mariah Carey did and like Nick Cannon. And this is why he's saying,
she hit you with that. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
no, she respects and understands it.
Okay, wow.
All right, well, dude, this pod has been a good one.
It's good. I think
I like talking
people are gonna
about-
like it because like it's just like a laid back, chill.
Yeah.
We can keep running this. So why'd y'all both shut down y'all's pod? I know you got time now, so you should start it back up, dude.
Doing
That
it.
was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Well, y'all's podcast. Then you started the Anaka podcast. Where's that? And then you were like so far in between with your episodes.
I'm semi consistent. I think it's just because like I don't have a wider range of people to hit up on.
I'm telling you, bro, after doing it,
it's tough.
This is episode 76, okay?
Yeah.
And I've only missed like 1 or 2 weeks because I was traveling. But after like the 50th episode, that's when I pretty much was like, I have no more guests.
Yeah.
And because also like there's a lot of people I can interview and I'll get hit up all the time. But it's like I want to interview people that I like already have a kind of connection with.
I know what type of even this podcast. This is the type of content that I want to put out. Like talking, like I don't want to have. Let's say like I have like Heidi on again, right? I don't want to talk about like Buff Bunny and shit.
You just
which
gotta
is
get that out of the
cool.
way,
Yeah,
and then
you got to
you-
get out the way. But it's like I want to know Heidi's takes on shit like this, which is like what was the point of the podcast originally? Because I want to get fitness influencers or whatever you want to say into an element where you're asking them questions about like general pop culture because they don't really talk about that shit.
So why don't you just like now what I'm doing is I'm just revolving door of like my group of people, and it's if people like this is what it's gonna be like.
Yeah,
Like, this is it.
I'm reimagining it. I think it's like I mean you go through like an evolution period where it's like you're interviewing a bunch of shit and you're like, yeah, I don't want to do this.
I think you updated your podcast studio 3 times and still never came out with an episode. Like
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't have. For
you,
me,
you recently redid that room and never came out of the episode in the redone room.
Yeah, I know.
Like you put money into it and then never filmed an episode in it,
Yeah, I know.
and then moved out of the building.
Yeah, I know. You know what? It was crazy. I've been having thoughts because, like, doing YouTube sometimes. I mean, now that I'm consistent,
You
again,
are actually, yeah.
It's one of
I'm
those
halfway through
things-
your video today.
That's
Hey,
good,
you be
thanks.
uploading reels now. Like the,
Bro, I
the
like
voiceovers.
those.
I'm like, look at this.
yeah.
I like the
motherfucker.
little
I'm like, I see
voiceover
you.
ones.
Yeah, I'm like,
my
all
deep ass
right.
voice. You know what? I've been having thoughts of starting my own podcast.
The thing is, though, it's like that feeling. Like, yeah, it's there, but you have to like see it through.
Yeah.
That's because I still want to do it. I'm just thinking, I'm like, bro, like I don't want to fucking like think about who I need to go interview, and then too, like Have you ever done a solo episode?
I would just do it.
I haven't yet. I want to.
I would just do it. Like, I think like if I did a podcast again, I would either do it with a partner who has the same flexibility as me, or I would do it by myself and just not rely on partners.
I think if you get a partner, as long as you go into it with like, if this makes some money, that's cool. But if you're like, this is going to be a business venture for me, with partners, bro, like one's going to care about it more, care about it less.
We kind of ran into that.
Like you're going to fucking.
We kind of ran into that problem a little bit because Josh is like super like, what's next? And like, oh, like we got this sponsor or whatever. And it's like, bro, like we're not trying to make this like into a business thing. We're just talking shit.
We had a good pod too.
We had a really good pod.
We had a phenomenal pod.
We did. We were doing what we were talking about. See, like we didn't have guests on. We just talk shit amongst like friends.
Yeah.
And we all like think kind of differently, but we think the same at the same time. So like we would get into like heated ass like arguments.
I want to do it.
It's just tough, man. You just gotta be consistent. My thing is that I want to have like a consistent co-host to a certain extent. Like if I had a consistent co-host where it's like,
let's do it.
Nah, you're not. You're,
bro, I am. I have free time now.
Nah, Charlie, you're.
I am, bro.
He's like, as long as I can get to watering my tomatoes, I think I can do it.
Bro, I'm actually down. Like I really want to get back because I mean, for me, bro. Now with this YouTube thing, I'm trying to just put out. For me, I'm realizing that like my following just wants to see me post videos.
Yeah, you never. I keep saying the N-word.
Yeah,
you never.
That's fine, dude. I'm cool.
And like,
yeah, no, it's fine.
But like now that I'm posting, now I'm seeing like the repeat customer or the repeat viewers, and everything's staying consistent. I love it. Everything on my YouTube on the back end is going green. Like, it's like it's paying off. So I'm in this era now where like, Anaka, of course there's going to be stressful times, but I've kind of endured the worst of it. Like I'm ready to be a well-oiled content machine. And I'm honestly
oil up.
He's lubed
down.
up.
I'm down to start a podcast with somebody or myself.
I want to see you be consistent with it and then.
With my own pod?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just start your own pod.
The thing is just you got to get past like 10 episodes.
That's the thing. Like you have to like, that's like you're motivated like the first 10. And then after that, it's like, oh shit, like I really got.
But that's why now I love, not only are they more in real time, like this one comes up on Monday, right? It's like before I'd film, 5 interviews and I'd be like, oh, this is gonna be sick in 4 weeks when it comes out. And I'm already bored of like, I want to make content and put it out as soon as possible.
That's exactly what I want to do. It's like, just talk about pop culture relevant things or just like things that are just kind of on your mind, put it out. And like, clip it up.
And this is like not only the easiest to do with like my friends and my circle, and luckily we have a lot of cool people on our network that I bring a lot of different things to the table, but like there's also, it's way easier. You don't have to schedule anything. It's just like, hey, y'all want to hop on and chat about bullshit?
Yeah.
Me and Joe film just me and Joe episodes all the time.
I've seen it. I've never tapped into those. I've tapped into a couple of them.
That's cool. You don't watch my shit.
No. I do. I watch your shit. But it's like, that's the type of shit I want to run. I don't want to be interviewing motherfuckers like, all the time.
Just, for me, I have a perfect setup in my house where I can easily jump into that bag. I already have a name and the whole concept for it.
Do it.
You should film it in your panic room.
Yeah.
You got a panic room?
Yeah.
Well, it's a room he goes and can panic in.
Discover that last podcast. But
wait,
so
what
do y'all?
Sorry.
No, yeah, I do. What do y'all think about?
It's just another adult room. It's like a closet.
Oh, okay.
Panic room.
Does Nick Bear have a different podcast channel, or he uploads to the same channel, right?
No,
I have no clue.
He has the BPN podcast, and then every now and then he'll like, if he thinks it's something super relevant to his audience, where he said like, he just did it recently, where he's like, I'm going back into being CEO. He put a picture of him running and then put that as a regular video to drive more traffic. But he'll dabble, but I don't want to muddy up my YouTube with it, so I'd rather just like the separate channel.
Nick doesn't care about like, so like he doesn't care about cross-contaminating his content amongst his platforms.
Yeah.
Like he'll just like, if it's BPN, he'll post on his
shit. It's all
shit.
branding, yeah.
He'll take like, how like, I'm sure like we're kind of conscious of like the L's we take on social media, where it's like, I don't want this post to flop. I don't think he gives a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck. It's just him getting out content. Yeah,
he just puts out content every single day.
The attitude that you
every
should
day
take,
at 9, and then probably like, I know he has a set schedule. So
He has a schedule to post like Instagram
you can tell
stories?
people's like,
He posts on
like
Instagram
early in the
every
morning.
day.
Yeah, every single day.
I think scheduling Instagram stories of like I think that's a crazy take. It's like, oh, 9 o'clock. All right. What's up, guys? I'm here with Charlie.
Bro, you know everyone does that, right?
No, I'm just like, whatever I'm doing, I'm like, I want this to be on my story.
Nah, pay attention to people's content now. See what happens. At 9, there's a wave of influencers that post. Then at 12, there's another wave of influencers that post. And then at probably now, or not now, like in the next like 2 hours, there'll be another wave of influencers that post. And then 8, like very rarely someone's gonna post at 8 just because like algorithm is not good for that. But nah,
Reels
9
be good at night.
depends.
I only post Instagram content. Like if I'm posting a photo, it's going up like past 6 p.m. I would never upload a photo at like 11 a.m. or something.
Do you know when your followers are most
I have
active?
no fucking idea.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
But
I'm just now like
my past 2 photos have not done too well.
But
Instagram is changing.
no,
Do you think so?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Like, bro.
my story views are way down.
Bro, I didn't want to say anything much. Bro, you know, like, do you ever get those moments where you're like, damn, man, like,
No, so look, you gotta
my shit is looking different.
No, you gotta learn how to play it. So like, if you notice on my content, if I ever mention y'all and post about it, hey, brother, that thing is gonna be up for 10 hours because it's getting deleted.
Wait,
So-
what?
Yeah. So if I want a lot of views on my stories, I delete all my content when I go to bed or I wake up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but that's true.
I'm
though.
tell- I'm-
That's
I'm-
true because
I'm
when
just
you
helping y'all
when you
out.
start the next day with like a fresh slate, you'll notice that your first
Views spike.
20K views.
How would it know if you're starting fresh or not?
I don't know. Instagram is weird, bro.
Bro, it's so weird now.
So if you spend, let's say you spend a day, have you ever noticed when you're about to drop, content goes to shit, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So delete all that content. And I mean,
I just always thought
honestly,
it's because you put links, and as soon as you put links, it's
Oh,
like,
it's dead.
I know you're trying to push us out of Instagram.
Yeah, you're trying to push us out of
Ain't
Instagram.
showing this
We're
to
not-
nobody.
Yeah, but then Instagram will like be like, nah, we're gonna watch you for a little bit because you was acting kind of crazy yesterday. So like, just don't post anything for a long time. They're like, okay, well, I guess he's chilling. So then you post again and then it goes back up.
Why
Or
is
you
it
could
like
put the
that?
medicine. There's like little things where I used to do this. You could put the medicine like in, what is it? The medicine in the, or the candy in the medicine or something like that.
What the fuck are you saying?
Medicine in the
Bro,
candy.
I have no idea
Basically-
where this conversation went.
Basically, what I used to do is that I identified that like, when I do questionnaires on my content or on my IG story, it does really well.
Yeah.
So whenever I would answer questions, I would just literally post like better shit or shit that like promotes me.
I noticed you, and I've always thought that's like a good strategy
Yeah.
of like, because you always post a photo or something, and it's
Yeah.
like new shit that's coming out, so it's just like branded stuff.
yeah. So
And
people and then people were like, I'm answering the question, like, whoa, what the fuck is this? When's this coming out? So it's like it's a good way to promote yourself, but like literally. Delete all your posts every single morning, every single evening. Give it some time and then post. So if you
That's
notice, like, yeah, if I
crazy.
got something big I want to announce, you probably won't see a post from me all Sunday. Then come Monday, I post something.
Bro,
my
yeah.
shit will be up like 100K views.
One thing I know is that like over time, like I'll post the first story and then like throughout the day, the stories just get worse.
Or-
Progressively worse.
I feel like
Or
you always had to
segmented.
post so that like your little circle would go to the front of
Me
people's
too.
like thing.
That's what I thought that I
Nah,
think was.
So I was like, I gotta post more frequently.
yeah.
But also, you have to think about people too. Like people, like if you see them fucking like little mini fucking things, they're like, oh hell no, swipe through that shit, or like literally just like go to the next story. Cause like the way that I do it is if I'm gonna post in the morning, post in the morning, wait like 3 hours, then post again. Then it's gonna have comparable views to the first one. But you have to like segment it. You can't like
Post a lot of ones.
you can't get like, you know when you get excited, you just fucking post and whatever. Don't do
Yeah.
that. It doesn't work out.
I
But
do
see,
notice
is-
when I post less, my views, everything is just
Yeah.
higher.
And also don't share like your don't share your post on your story.
Really?
There's no point.
I
I
always
would
thought
shoot your
that-
shit down.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Where are
Just
you
does.
getting this insider trading information?
From people, but they'll also just look at your content, like observe your content when you post it.
I've literally,
I've also heard that you're not supposed to share your posts to your stories.
Don't do that.
I always posted my reel because I thought that counts for real views.
No. Don't do that either. Like, honestly, just focus on real content. And then, like, sometimes if you post like a really good picture, it could pop off. Like, right now, like, I'm kind of in a weird space where I could post pictures and be straight. But, like, for the most part, I'm only going to post reels.
Reels are like literally taking over.
See,
Instagram.
I'm annoyed that everything's reels. Because to
I'm
be
annoyed
honest,
too.
because half the time, even my shit's on vibrate, it starts playing the audio, and I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Like, it
I'm surprised you didn't continue with TikTok as much.
I know, bro. Like,
You have the personality and content for TikTok. which
but
is
you know
so
what the
weird.
thing is like, I've always said with TikTok, I like to think I'm a funny guy, but I think I'm not the comedy that TikTok wants because for me, it's like,
I mean, bro,
You definitely are.
yeah, but like, I don't want to make little skits and do all that shit.
You have to.
I don't know. I just never really got into TikTok, and I built like 200,000 followers. And
I know.
And then I just
you could. I'm telling you right now. I'm on TikTok. TikTok's my favorite app.
Should I treat it
Twitter.
like Instagram story? Like,
Nah, just post the funny shit you be posting, bro. Just be you.
Are y'all on TikTok Shop?
yeah,
Sour Strips?
yeah.
We just got on TikTok Shop.
I'm dealing with so many people selling sour strips on TikTok Shop that I'm trying to shut them all down.
Like fake places?
No, it's really a net positive for me because it's like at the end of the day, they bought it from somewhere I'm selling it, right? And then they're selling it to people who are, going to learn about the brand or whatever. So it's a net positive no matter what. But the annoying thing is that people are taking advantage of it because the only way they're able to sell it for this cheap prices, that means they got it from like one of our distributors, because there's different tiers of how I sell the product, right? And if they're buying it for this super cheap price, so they can sell it for less than I sell it on my website, then well, it's the people that were getting it as a distributor. They're taking advantage because like they should be selling it to. The only reason they're getting it at this low price is because they need to sell it to a retailer who then sells it again. And if you're selling to just customers that are going to undercut me, then it's just like you're taking advantage of a pricing structure.
Got you.
So it's.
I saw something like that. They said that today. Like that's one of the main reasons now why they're trying to push this banning TikTok in America thing now because it's killing businesses.
Dude, TikTok has literally.
They're gonna shut down like that. They're gonna like not shut it down, but they're gonna reimagine it this summer.
I'll tell you one thing. If I don't think TikTok's actually gonna get shut down, but if it did. I think TikTok has generated like the most amount of like life-changing opportunities for people in terms of business or just like clout of money or whatever. But there are so many businesses that started on TikTok that I think have not converted over to other platforms that if TikTok shut down, I think it would have a huge impact on so many people that like couldn't just go to their other audience. Like me, if TikTok goes down, it ain't gonna change a single thing for me. Like we've had a lot of great success with Sour Strips and promoting it on TikTok, but like we'll be fine and I'll be fine on my other platforms, period. Like
think about all the influencers that got there start off of TikTok. Like all the current wave of social media influencers, they're all really from TikTok.
And you got to be like a, Charlie D'Amelio who like was one of the smaller percent of people that had insane carryover to everything they touch kind of thing. An Addison Rae, a Bryce Hall, like these TikTok people that transferred over and still got millions and millions of followers on everything they do, but that is not the case for a lot of people.
Yeah, but you should still get on it though.
I'm like this close to. I told Taylor I was like I'm almost to the point where I'm like Taylor, just change my name to yours and you can have my account and like because she really loves TikTok. Not only viewing it, but she loves making TikToks. She like not gets upset, but I think she posts great content consecutively, does trends all the time, and then like she's an attractive girl. And her account just like doesn't get what I think it really deserves on the platform.
Yeah, it's tough. Like TikTok is definitely one of the ones where like it's just right away.
And some of it doesn't make sense.
I spent like probably like an hour editing a video and I posted it. Or it's just like time consuming. Didn't get shit.
Well, and no one cares about. They only care about the For You page. The fact that I have like 200,000 followers on TikTok and I can post a TikTok and it gets 10,000 views, I'm like, no one's looking at the following.
I never look at the fucking following, even though I follow some people that I'm interested in. I always do For You because it's just like,
and you're like, my For You is essentially who I'm following because like, I keep seeing the same people that I like, but I don't care about following them, but I see them all the time.
Yeah, no, you should get on it though. Your personality and the way you make content and just like who you are, you're literally like a TikTok person.
I think in this day and age, I think as a brand, even from a brand perspective, it's smart for you to kind of take advantage of every platform that's out there.
Yeah, no,
otherwise you can get left. I mean, it may not. I mean, for you, obviously, it wouldn't hurt you because like you're already set in all these places, but it can only help.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Help. Like not being on there won't do anything for you, but just think about all the customers you're missing out on if you were.
That's what woke us up to TikTok Shop. We realized that there's. The moment we started TikTok Shop, made it active, we started getting sales on it. And I was like, damn, this is a whole other avenue of like sales.
I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I think I'm going to do it. I like to do a little, I want to start getting into things like, all right, I'm going to try something and commit to it for X amount of time, and I'm going to say I'm going to do it, right? And even TikTok, it's weird, like this is like, it sounds so serious, but it's like, I'm going to post on TikTok. But like, I want to make it a thing, be like, all right, like I'm going to post one TikTok every day for 2 weeks. Like just every day, I'm gonna make a thing that is not reposted on something else. It's for TikTok, and just try it. Or like, hey, every other day for 2 weeks. But I'm gonna whatever I decide, I'm gonna commit to it. And even if it gets low views, just
content is king,
fuck it.
man. I think even the level that you're at right now, the level that we're all at, doing this for 10 years, close to 10 years, whatever.
That's crazy.
Content is king. Like at the end of the day, if you stop posting content, it's not good.
I feel like for me,
posting.
like being on, I have found more creative energy posting on TikTok.
yeah.
Like Instagram, you have to like. You just almost have to be a certain type of way to get any type of traction. But TikTok, it's like anything goes. If you want to do some shit or say some wild ass shit, that's the place to do it, or do some wild shit.
I just wish I had someone that could like essentially be like my personal. I feel like I finally
you gotta lock in. So like the thing about it is like, it sounds crazy, and I hate saying that because like social media is our profession, so it's like you have to be like versed in each one. Like you have to know the language and kind of like the behavior patterns of having a Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I literally study TikTok. Like I'll just be on TikTok for like an hour every single night, just kind of seeing, okay, this is acceptable on TikTok. Oh, you could do this. Oh, you could do that. Okay, bet, say less. Now my brain starts working for my personal shit. It's like, okay, I could finesse it this way. And now, bro, people literally put, yo, man, I seen your shit on TikTok. Yo, you that motherfucker on TikTok.
The
Are you
TikTok guy.
Yeah, I'm like, I've been on YouTube and Instagram for almost like a decade now, but like people are recognizing me from TikTok.
I think, and I really think, and I think Sour Strips had like a big play on this. I think my biggest problem is that the interest level for me to create content to try to get new people to follow my journey is very low.
Gotcha.
And I'm more like, I like my audience. I know what stuff I need to make to keep them happy, and that's all I really care about. And then I just want to do my work. Or but for me to like think up I don't know.
Yeah. I'll be scrolling shit and my brain just starts working. I'm like, oh, I can flip this to like, I want to create this. And
so you like sit around like and you're just like scrolling on TikTok and like someone's, what are you doing? Be like, dude, you should sit on TikTok all day. I'm fucking researching. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, literally that's kind of like low key. Yeah. Cause I'll be feeling like, I'm like,
that.
damn, like I didn't do shit today. And I'm like, nah, like I was studying.
Yeah, bro,
That's how you find like trends. And
That's me coping.
This whole social media game is a business 24/7.
Nah,
Well, if this podcast taught me anything, it's that I'm going to start posting TikToks and I'm going to text you guys tomorrow to see how you're doing.
Send your girl a pic.
Wow.
And I'm going to send Taylor, hey, sweetie, open your phone.
Oh
Okay?
my God. Wow.
And I'm going to delete all my Instagram stories as soon as I post them.
That's fucking
I want to try that.
But all right, I think this banger of an episode. I'm gonna put their socials down in the description. You can check them out. Let's leave some comments. See if you want to have them back. New episodes every Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, unless I don't post one. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you're on any sort of podcast streaming service, give us a 5-star review. Don't know what it does, but I think it helps.
Oh shit.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Eat more sour strips.
Buy a Naka.
Support black businesses.
And ever forward.
All right.
And all that. And everything. And everything.
Peace.